Oh, we are live on the Love Gurus podcast. Thank you to everybody out there listening. We are going to take ridiculous dating questions from you in the chat and the psychos on Reddit. Let's go.
You think your love life is going kind of bad?
It's not good.
If you find out your girlfriend accidentally banged your dad.
Oh, come on.
Accident.
You knew he was my dad.
Think your romance maybe ain't the norm. If you find out your fiance has been slipping it to your mom.
Ooh. My significant other has a
That's
type.
the love guru.
It's my entire family. It's a real Hunter Biden
family?
situation.
Listen to the love gurus, or your life is screwed.
Oh, this is the Love Gurus podcast. That's right. We are live every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, or a little bit later if I'm having tech issues like I was just now. Sorry about that, everybody listening. But we are live nonetheless, and we are going to take ridiculous dating questions from Reddit. You have noticed that by now, if you're watching on YouTube anyway, rather than just listening on audio platforms, which you should, we're happy you're listening either way, but get on YouTube, man, ask questions, comment live. You will notice that my amazing co-host, Suzanne Leah Shepard, is not with us. She is sadly no longer with us.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she's dead, man. Normally we don't get too political on the show, right? But there's that whole thing going on, the Roe v. Wade thing, right? Well, she went to Washington to protest because she's like, the right to choose should not be left up to the states. It should be illegal everywhere. She was really passionately against it. She's like, until they criminalize it in every state. I'm talking like Spanish Inquisition style.
Mm-hmm. So she aborted herself, is what you're saying.
She covered herself in gasoline, like a Buddhist monk in Vietnam. And lit herself on fire. She self-immolated while screaming.
Self-immolation abortion.
Yes.
Yeah.
She died screaming, "I burn for the unborn."
She did it for the people.
Yeah, she did it for the unborn people. I mean, I don't agree with her politically. Look, I mean, it's not a political podcast, so it doesn't come up much. Me, I love a good abortion, you know what I mean? But she fucking hates it,
It's a party.
Dude, it's a party. I'm high fiving, it's fun,
It's a Republican party.
Dude,
yeah.
I go there. Me and the Republican congressman, we're in togas. We're singing Louis Louis. It's great, But she died screaming, "I burn for the unborn." Heil Jesus, you know what I mean? It was abortions will not replace us. It's kind of she's hey man, she's entitled to her political opinions. What, I shouldn't let her, you know what I mean?
You gotta value strong convictions.
That's what I'm saying. Strong convictions. That's why I liked her as a co-host, is because she's better at reading the questions, which I'm going to say right off the bat I'm not good at. You're going to hear me stumbling a lot. So it's like, do I want somebody who's on board with the political stuff that's you're supposed to be these days, or somebody that can read out loud? You know what I mean?
Reading is hard.
Reading is fucking tough. You know? It's easy to retweet the correct hashtags, okay? But reading fucking long things out loud, that's difficult.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But she died doing what she loved, burning and
being an inconvenience.
Yeah. But we're gonna miss her. But we're gonna move on, and we're gonna move on with not two, but three hilarious guests. First up, she's a first-time guest to the podcast, a hilarious stand-up comic, Jess Feeney. Thank you for being on the show.
Oh, thank you for having me. Oh my god.
Absolutely. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at Just Feeney on Instagram and Twitter.
Nice.
That's Just Feeney, JustFeeney.
Just Feeney. Give her some follows, some likes, all that stuff.
That's right.
Yes. Second up, he is also a hilarious stand-up comic, returning guest, Mr. Bobbi Sheehan.
Thank you for being on the show. Thank you for having me.
Dude, thank you for being here. Tell them where they can find you.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Bobbi Sheehan LOL, unless you don't want to.
Unless you don't want to. No, fuck that.
Boo.
If you don't want to, do it anyway.
Do it.
I don't give a shit. It's not, a lot of people didn't want to follow Moses into the Mojave or wherever he was. I've never read the book. You know what I mean? But they did.
The Mojave?
Man. They followed him.
Is that Arizona?
Yeah, dude. You know, I don't. It's on page 7 of the Bible. Look it up, bro.
We have
like, I
fully
don't,
broached into Mormonism.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah.
Jesus
He was
was
in
in
Mojave.
America. Moses was in the Mojave.
Is that what they believe?
yeah, dude, he founded Tucson.
No, it truly is.
Yeah.
No, it really
Now I
is.
gotta read into this.
Dude, Abraham first circumcised himself in Tucson. That's why that city's full of dicks. I don't even know why I said it. I've never even been to. I've never even been to Tucson.
Fuck you, Tucson.
Yeah, fuck you, Tucson.
That is the podcast official stance.
Yeah. We're very anti-Tucson this show.
Yeah,
Even though
so
I've never been there. I've heard
that's
it's nice.
that's pretty much what I tweet about is Mormonism, hating Tucson specifically. So if that's like
Yes.
the cut of your jib, please follow me. And you can be my friend on Facebook. And I live off the Jefferson stop on the L in Bushwick.
Oh, there you go. There you
So
go.
yeah, if you want to literally follow me, please do.
Look at Bobby making
Yeah.
himself easy to dox.
Yeah,
That's cool.
please dox me. I need to learn. I need to stand by what I say. I can't hide behind anonymity anymore. I won't do it.
Yeah, Tim on the. Let me introduce our third guest before I start reading these comments. Third guest. She is another hilarious stand-up comic, another returning guest, Bobbi Elfie. Thank you for being back on the show.
Thanks for having me. I love it here.
Yeah, dude, we love having you. Tell them where they can find you.
You could find me at Bobbi Sheehan. No, that's you. Sorry.
It's a real Bobby fest tonight.
I
You
get
know,
confused
Ballad of the
when
Two
there's
Bobbies.
another Bobby
Two
around.
Bobbies. We're both
At-
losing our sense of self.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm at Bobbi Elfie on everything. Just everything.
You got
And,
TikTok?
on Venmo mostly, if you want to. I don't have a TikTok,
I don't
and
either. I'm
I
too old.
should.
Follow her
Why?
on
You should
Venmo.
have
Send
it.
her some money. You know, people got to make money off comedy somehow, and I think that's the
You
only
could also
way.
request me if you need money. You know, it goes both ways.
Right.
Are people making money off of comedy? I did not. Did not
7
really.
people. 7
Wow.
people.
7 people.
And
are-
2 of those people have been hit on stage in the last month.
Yeah.
So
Well, you know, you
it's
take
give and
these
take.
late train rides home. There's usually people passed out. They're not looking at their wallet. That's how I make most of my money.
So you are
yeah.
doing well in comedy.
Oh yeah.
You're doing the Lord's work.
Dude, yeah. I mean, anytime I'm on the train and I'm afraid somebody's going to mug me, I instantly mug a weaker person, you know? Well, because if a mugger sees a mugging in progress, it's like mugger code.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this
Yes.
this car's already being mugged.
You cannot
I can't.
mug the muggy.
Yeah.
Can take
They-
everyone's wallet.
Right. They held up their right hand. They swore an oath to other muggers not to mug their spots. You know what I'm saying? It's like when a dog pees on something.
Yeah.
I mean, if a mugger is mugging another mugger's car, I mean, he'll be extradited from the mugger community.
Yeah. You
It's
can't,
bad.
You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's one of the tenets. But let me read some comments in the chat. Tim on YouTube says, "Can I can chat already? No way. Yes way, dude. That's right.
What up, Tim?
Christine on YouTube says, Bobby and Jess, Bobby and Jess. Actually, you left out a Bobby, Christine. And Joel on YouTube says, I know you're kidding about her death, but I hope Suzanne will be back. That being said, bro, I'm a strong reader. Yeah. And as you can see that I stumbled through those lines. I'm not a strong reader.
So he wants Suzanne back, but also wants her position.
Yeah. It's a complicated
Wow.
relationship.
He wants
Yeah.
her back so he
Wow.
can take her down.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, I think that person meant Bobby, Jess, but just lumped both of us in as one Bobby.
Yeah,
How
one
dare-
person.
Truly, how
Yeah,
dare
yeah.
They're
you.
like,
Ooh,
I'm
like the
not typing
angel and
Bobby
the devil.
twice.
Yeah, come
they're
on.
like,
Bobbies.
Don't type Bobby twice.
Yeah, I/Y.
Yeah, but in parentheses, just put either one so we know you mean plural.
Yes, not to pour salt in this wound. I know you haven't actually read it. It totally has a Y.
Ooh.
Oh, so they were even
it was
considering me.
fucking brutal, dude. It was rough. But Christine on YouTube says Bobby likes circumcisions too. Let's see. Joel on YouTube says hi, Amy. Amy says hi, Joel. Joel says I hope you're both doing well. Jake too. Tim on YouTube says the end of comedy is coming per Howie Mandel after Chappelle was attacked. I don't even know what Howie Mandel did after Chappelle was attacked. Did he say something?
I don't even know who
wipe
Howie
down
Mandel
some
is.
surfaces. And
Yeah,
Bro,
no
who is
shit.
that?
He was already scared enough to get in
Yeah,
front of
he
people,
was
man. Now
probably-
there's people
yeah.
getting attacked by
Howie
weird gun
Mandel,
knives.
He's not funny. He did that show with like daring people to eat weird stuff.
Oh,
It's
yes.
the like other
Is he the
Joe
bald guy?
Rogan. Yes, It's like
It's like a
Yes, we've already got one
G-rated Fear Factor.
white bald man
yeah, it's
with like a badly aging face.
Yeah.
we don't need multiples of the same.
he is literally another Joe Rogan.
Well,
In a
he's
way- in a
Hell
way.
yeah, dude.
There can
I
only be
can't
one.
get enough.
no, dude. He's the opposite of Joe Rogan. He's scared to put anything in his body.
Yes,
he's,
yes.
He's
No,
like a
looks
hypochondriac.
wise, like looks wise.
Oh yeah,
they
he's just
look
bald.
the
He's,
same.
they
He's just
kinda, I
bald,
mean, yeah, he's just bald.
It's okay.
You know, as a guy who's bald, I think we don't all look alike.
He's like
you
a
know?
Don't be
complete.
bald.
What is it when you don't?
Hypochondriac?
Germaphobe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a germaphobe. Yeah. No,
He is?
even before. Yeah. No, it's for real.
He
Like
talks
it's been
about
known
it.
for years. Even like before COVID, he like wouldn't touch anything. I saw somebody interviewing him on. I think he was on like The View or something. Like right after COVID was happening, at the beginning, and they were asking him like, "So you're famously like a germaphobe. How have you been handling this?" He's like, "Oh, pretty well. I've been living like this for years." Hey, Samson.
How did
Here
you
we
get
go.
out?
Big dog on the pod.
I knew it.
Samson's being evil. He's an evil dog.
Get out of here.
Well, he's a big Howie Mandel fan, that dog, and he heard us talking shit. But no, he was like, I've been living like this for years. He mentioned in this interview that he has he bought a what do you call a hazmat suit like decades ago for when his own kids have colds and stuff.
Wow.
And he had to take care of them. He would walk around the house in a hazmat suit.
Yeah.
To make a suit to give them.
Damn, dude.
Say a
Before it
hazmat
was
soup?
cool.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
hazmat soup.
Hazmat soup is pretty good. It's a little chemically, but it's a pretty goddamn
Imagine
good
being a kid and getting sick, and your dad is just like decked out.
Right?
It's like fuck.
one. Yeah.
While going like,
Yeah.
you're going to be okay. It's
Yeah.
going to be fine.
Yeah.
As long as he can afford the therapy, because
Right.
he's gonna
Yeah,
need so
right.
much of it.
I like the idea of like a jaded teenager. Like by now they expect it. Like so they kind of like they kind of do one of those. You know what I mean? And they're like, oh fuck, Dad saw me. He's going in the
Yeah.
other room. He's gonna come out in a hazmat suit and embarrass me in front of my friends again.
He's gonna drive me to school.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, fuck.
If that's what he's doing in front of his kids, like they think that's normal, so they probably go to their friend's house and they're like,
Yeah.
"Where's your dad's suit?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why isn't
Why
your
can they
dad
don't-
dressed like a
Yeah.
fucking learning
You
disabled
know how your
spaceman?
dad puts on a suit when you get sick? You know, that big suit, and they have to be like, "What?"
Yeah, like the really young kid is they think
Yeah.
it's normal. You
You
know,
could
they're,
probably-
where's your daddy's sicky suit? You know, like I don't have one.
Gross.
You can probably do whatever you want. Like, if you want to, your dad's like, midnight curfew, just like pick your nose and wave it at him.
Yeah.
You know? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're afraid of boogers, you weirdo.
Oh, Joel on YouTube says comedy would be better if they brought back Quaaludes. Yeah,
What
fucking
is-
A, I think everything would be better.
What is
Who's this, Bill Cosby?
Yeah. What they need to do is take a sleeping pill because comedy's not as good now that people aren't eating the things that make it.
We need the whoops and daisy.
Yeah.
The sleepy doodah.
People are sleeping and they're snitching instead of sleeping, and it's not good. Yeah. Christine says Bobby squared. There you go.
I like
There you
it.
go.
I like
There
Bobby
we
squared.
go.
Yeah, because we're edgy.
Yeah.
Fucking A. Joel on YouTube says too soon for a Cosby joke.
That's
from
Christine,
you,
time to think
Joel.
about it.
Christine on YouTube says puppy. John on YouTube says hi, Samson.
Don't say hi to Samson. That dog is 3 pounds of just ferocious teeth.
They can't type
He's
both of
pretty
our
bad.
names out, but they could type out the dog's name.
Yeah.
His whole
Wow.
name,
Yeah.
Samson.
Along with a hello.
Hello, Samson.
Dude, he gets shout outs. He got an emoji from Christine. Joel on YouTube says hazmat soup is good, but it can't touch Campbell's vegetable beef.
I
Yeah, dude,
disagree.
love me some vegetable beef. But yeah, it's not as good as hazmat.
You ever put egg in your ramen? That's not. I feel like Emerald when I do that.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
the way to do it.
You gotta put egg in a ramen.
Like extremely, extremely poor Emerald. Like,
Yeah.
Joel on YouTube says Mandel's kid put too much pepper on his potatoes, sneezed, and vanished to the basement for a month. Yeah,
That's genius.
That's rough, man. Yeah. It's rough to it's rough to be a fucking hypochondriac's kid when you got a cold. It's,
Yeah.
you know.
That pepper will get you.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
get
Yeah. It's
Do you think in order to rebel, he's just like licking doorknobs? You know what I mean?
Oh,
But
Just
not
doing
telling
whatever.
anyone.
Yeah.
fuck you,
Yeah.
Dad, I'm eating this off the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah, because like, how does his dad really know? Like, he's like, he says he's afraid of germs, which you don't fucking know.
You
You
just
know,
like cough on everything.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
like, stare.
He's getting his
I-
dad's like a hypochondriac fundamentalist. Have you been scared of every fucking thing in the world today? Have you?
Yeah.
I think
just gets mad at it.
germaphobes are so funny because it's like, do you not know how anything works? Like,
Right, yeah.
They would never step outside if they knew how anything
No.
worked. Like,
No.
you wouldn't go in any stores
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you.
All
like,
your food
germaphobes
has
in
been
a
grown in
restaurant-
caca.
Well, I always think like, what's the worst case scenario? You get sick and you die. You know you're gonna die at the end of it.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Uh-huh.
So what happens?
Yeah.
You know what's
Yeah.
the worst thing that
Have
happens?
some
Honestly,
fun on the way.
that's the
Masturbate
best
on the
case
train.
scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's the move. But I think it's time we took our first question. Let's take our first question from the wild animals on Reddit. People, if you have any questions to write in, write them to loveguruspodcast@yahoo.com, or even better, listen live on YouTube Thursday nights, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We're going to take a question from the people on Reddit, but first, let's hear from our somewhat sort of sponsors. Do you want a delicious Kramanti Danburganu? Then you can't do better
Who doesn't?
than Vuv and yeah, we all want Kramanti Danburganu. Does this restaurant have Kramanti Danburganu?
Top of my
Then
list.
fuck
It's
this
so
place.
good.
I'm walking out if it ain't got it. It's really good. No, it's good. It's like a rosé bubbly. And see, normally I don't like rosés because they have like a shitty aftertaste, but like the bubbly ones don't.
I didn't know you didn't like rosé.
No, I normally I don't. I don't like the flat ones.
Okay.
The carbonated ones don't have that. They have a weird aftertaste. Rosés. They sort of taste like when you wake up hungover. That weird taste that's in your mouth. Rosés have that aftertaste.
They have some like skin contact.
Yeah.
So that's.
That makes
Same.
sense. It tastes like my skin when I'm hungover. It tastes like human skin. Most rosés. This does not, though. Do you want a rosé without the human skin flavor? Then you need to get you a bottle of Veuve and Ball, Jeffrey Dahmer's least favorite rosé. Why? Don't taste like people. Drink somewhere else, cannibals. This is Veuve and Ball. Now, let's take our first question from the wild animals on Reddit. Here we go. First question. Did I ruin my own engagement? A week ago, we were having car troubles, so we needed money for the repairs. We had a little over $1,000 saved up, so I suggested we use some of that money to fix the car, then replenish our savings when my boyfriend gets paid. My boyfriend kept dismissing my suggestions, which caused a fight. My mom was over when we were having this argument. Sorry, some bubblies came up. So she offered to give us money and pay her back when we can. Boyfriend immediately takes her up on the offer, which I found kind of weird since he's not the type to ask for help from anyone. Once the car was fixed, I asked him where the money is since it's not in the same hiding spot. What the fuck kind of prohibition
There's so
shit?
many layers to this
Yeah,
story
wow, she
already.
really slucked that in. I went in the backyard where we buried the money, see, and it wasn't there. He tells me he moved it. It was annoying, but kind of let it go. Let's see. Fast forward to last weekend. He says he wants to take our 2 kids. Jesus, there's kids involved in this fucking crime family.
Oh, no.
And myself to the movies for a family night. He's hyping the kids up and telling them we're going out. But then I say, well, we don't have the money really to go out. He blows up on me and says, you want to know what I did with the money?
Hell yeah.
Then he pulls an engagement ring out of his pocket and throws it at me.
Oh,
Fuck me.
I would like to take my awe back.
Yeah. Never all too soon. Not when the questions are on Reddit. These people are fucking animals, dude. It's a real goddamn knife fight. Every single one of these. That's where the money went. He says I ruined the biggest surprise of my life and tells me that I have no trust in him with our finances. How was I supposed to know that he was planning on buying a ring for me with that money? We've been together for almost 10 years and have 2 kids together. So did I really ruin my own engagement? What do I do to fix the situation?
all the way by to this dude for using joint money to buy an engagement ring. Joint money.
He
and
bought
no.
you an engagement ring with your mother's money.
With your
Dude, that's-
money.
yeah,
And
that's
he wasn't
pretty
gonna
wild.
Pay back.
That's pretty fucking wild,
No.
dude.
Oh, 10
Dude,
years.
1,000
Oh,
times
God.
respect to this man. He's doing it right. He's found out. De Beers has
threw it.
convinced us that we need to spend 3 months' salary on an engagement ring, and
Yeah.
my man found a loophole.
This guy, and you know,
Is it too late to abort the children.
I mean, I want to
what
abort
state you're
this
in.
guy. I want to do an 87th term abortion on this man.
Oh Christ!
There's
And
so much happening.
There's always kids involved too.
Yeah.
No disrespect, but god damn it. Why is it always like
You
with the
can disrespect.
Why is it always with the shittiest guys? There's children always involved. Like, oh fuck.
I like that she was like, we've been together 10 years and have 2 children. It's crazy that he wants this type of commitment. You know what I mean? Like, I guess now that it's been 10 years and 2 kids.
I love that she didn't mention the kids or the 10 years to like the last 2 sentences.
she really buried the lead.
Just
Where
like
are
that
you
money,
keeping your
apparently.
money? Yeah, where are you keeping the
and the secret hiding place.
I love that she just threw that in there. Like, you know, the hiding place that
Yeah.
every couple
Not only
has.
that
Yep.
they have a hiding
Like
place,
you
but
do.
that he changed it.
Was this ring $1,000? Because I think the car repairs were $1,000.
Yeah, yeah, they did mention the $1,000 car repairs. Yeah.
So he bought you $1,000 ring with your own money?
With your
Yeah.
mom's money.
No, I'm
And
going to
then
raise
threw it
this
at you.
even better. He bought a fake diamond ring, pocketed the $950.
Oh yeah, yeah. She's
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
find a receipt for $100 cubic
And-
zirconium. You're like, what
Yeah.
did you do?
She's gonna find it in the fake hiding place.
Did I ruin mine? Get the fuck out of here. Can we curse?
No. This is for children.
Oh.
Yeah. Children love this
Oh
show.
no! Get the
Well, I
foot out
would
of
okay.
here.
So end of sentence. I would say yes, you ruined your engagement, and also congratulations.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
this guy sounds like a clown.
I don't think you ruined your engagement. I think you ruined your whole damn life. Like your
It's
whole
pretty rough.
life
Yeah,
is
yeah.
But guess what?
ruined.
Now you can start over. Like you had multiple kids with this guy. That sucks.
Right.
I'm sure your kids are awesome, but
Yeah.
this guy sucks.
You know what?
It-
We're always like, you know, they did this and the other person's the bad guy, but like
Yeah.
she made this decision, so like maybe they deserve each other.
Yeah, they kind of do, man. I the fact that she was so nonchalant about a lot of this shit in this question is sort of and it's sort of. The thing is, I normally side against the person asking the questions because I try to point this out at least once an episode. These questions are their pro-them propaganda. It's a source by, for, and about them. They're Fox News. They're MSNBC. They're North Korean state-run news if they happen to inherit the entire country. So, you know, when they leave out weird details that seem important, I'm like, well, you probably left that out because it would make you look bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With this, no. Like, this guy is an absolute fucking nightmare. In fact, if anything, he's so bad. In a weird way, I'm blaming her for it. It's like, you should have left this guy.
Yeah.
How long have you been with him? 10 years? You should have left him 9 years
He's
and
got
8
that
months
good
ago.
dick, dude.
Yeah, how
got
good is
that.
his dick?
Probably got great
Amazing.
dick. I
Dude
don't
never
know.
loses his erection.
Yeah.
This guy, I'm picturing Pete Davidson without 9/11. Like, you know what I mean? Just a really trashy dude on
Yeah.
Staten Island.
Yeah.
Pete
Hi,
Davidson
Monty.
is nothing without 9/11.
It's him
Yeah.
and
You're
Osama bin
welcome.
Laden. Those 2 guys.
I don't know.
Pete
There's
Davidson.
all my people.
I feel bad.
My name is
blaming-
Alan Al-Qaeda. You owe me royalties, my friend.
I feel bad, like, you know, like blaming the victim. Like I'm
She's not a victim.
well.
She kind of sucks,
Come
too.
on.
She's normally like the thing is, I think she needs to lean in and just accept that this guy, I'm sure, like, has overpaid parking tickets. He
Oh, yeah,
doesn't,
dude.
he always gets the best table at a restaurant. You know, like that's a guy you want in
Yeah.
the corner, just a borderline psychopath.
He's-
But every
yeah.
once in a while, it fucks with you. You know, try to be the best on his
Every
side.
once in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
bad
mean,
with
every
money.
once in a while he
Pretty
uses
sure.
your mom's
Throws an
money to buy an
engagement
engagement ring.
He-
Yeah, but like,
he's totally he's the brother in Pope of Greenwich Village. I know how to spend it.
Yeah.
They took my thumb, Charlie. Like that's this that's this guy. They're gonna take his fucking thumb. Somebody's gonna take your mother's gonna take his fucking thumbs.
dude dominates every room that he's in for sure. Gets
Yeah.
paid more than all of his coworkers. Those kids are going to go to a good college, and look, it is what it is. You know, he's got that good dick. He's got that Pete Davidson vibe, and yeah,
So we
just got to
think-
roll with it.
So,
I think
baby girl, just apologize. You know, just apologize.
You know where he
Pick
fucked
that
up?
ring up, dust it off, and see if you can get back in his good graces.
Yeah.
Because we all know he's got that fire dick.
He's got the fire
Second.
dick.
He's got the fire dick.
Second.
What are you gonna do?
You know,
Plan that wedding, girl.
Yeah.
Plan that wedding.
What are you
Plan
going to do?
that
Turn the garden hose
$500
on the fire dick? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I'm confused. I'm confused about where he indignantly throws it. Like he could have almost played it off because there's a part in this. That's why I was going because I was like,
propose after?
I think he had the
proposed at
ring.
all.
Oh, maybe he's
I
going
think
to
he
give
had
the
it
ring
on
to the
it.
first woman that was giving him a problem. I don't think she's the only woman. She might be the main woman, but she's not the only
Right.
woman.
Do you guys think he was gonna propose at the movies? Like with
That's
kids?
weird.
No, I don't
I
think
do
he
like the
ever-
idea of him doing that, like right after the previews ends. You know how there's that long kind of pause, the lights go down a little bit. He fucking proposes right there.
Right after he like asks her for money for popcorn.
Just what would you
Yeah,
do
yeah.
if you got proposed to at the movies?
I don't know. Not by this guy.
Yeah, no, there's
Depends
no
on the
proposal that's
guy.
worth this guy.
What if
this
your
guy's
mom
a
gave
fucking
him money
nightmare.
first?
Then no. I mean, there's multiple reasons why that would never ever happen, but it's gonna be a no for me in this situation. But baby girl, I mean, get that dick. I guess just whatever. If you're asking the question, then clearly you've got one foot in the door and one foot out. So I don't know. I guess keep the family together.
Yeah. I mean-
no, that's sweet.
She wants to keep the
Yeah,
family.
it's
You can
the
tell
thing.
because it's her
You get a
question.
ring thrown at you.
Right. Her question, it's not even the right question.
Yes.
The question should be, how do I leave this fucking
She's like, "Did
asshole
I ruin-"
and not mess my kid's life up because I'm worried about being divorced and is it going to affect my kids? Like, that's a thought that should be going on. It's like,
Yeah.
the perfect man, I just upset him. How can I make things
She's
better with
literally
him?
like, am I the asshole?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, fuck.
Like, you feel bad for her, but then, like, certain things, I'm like, no, I kind of don't. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, the hiding
I
money
do.
thing was weird. I mean,
We don't know
but
what
I'm
she
also like,
does.
she kind of
Yeah.
seems
why
fucking
are,
dumb.
why are we like turning it around on her all of a sudden? Like, this guy is like objectively shitty.
Oh, no, he's
and-
objective. Here's the
and
thing.
she seems like a sweetheart that's like stuck with this shitty dude. I'm
Yeah.
like, who among us has not been there? I mean,
I
10
thi-
years and 2 kids, baby girl.
That's a long time.
That's
yeah.
a long time.
Like, what are you
and
doing?
you've made some, you've made some decisions, and
She's on board for his shittiness, though, which makes me believe that she's also shitty because she's
I don't know
not
about
like
shit, like maybe dumb.
she
She's
yes,
definitely dumb. She's
but
definitely
They're
dumb.
she's
not
not
mutually
like, could
exclusive.
you believe? She's not like, could you believe he threw a ring at me? She wasn't even like dumbfounded. She goes, oh no, I ruined it. Like, what are you doing?
I don't know.
That's your
Well,
reaction.
she's used
That's
to
true.
not
You know?
having
Yeah.
to wait in line because this guy makes a scene. You know what I mean?
I
And
think he
she's
pays
like, oh,
for everything.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Well, I mean, but
think he's
that's
a
kind of
dude that
tough to
pays
do.
for everything.
That's kind of tough to do though too if you're taking money from the mom though. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like dudes that pay for everything ain't gotta take money from the.
But
from
didn't
the
they also
fiance's
have
mom.
$1,000 in their savings?
I thought they said that they had $1,000.
First of all, when they said I had $1,000 in my savings, I'm like, oh, they're 19, and then they're like, we have 2 kids and we've been together 10 years. I'm like, Jesus, $1,000.
So they're
Oh,
$20.
yeah, okay. So they had a little over 1,000 saved up. They had car trouble, so I guess the car troubles was costing more than 1,000, and
so
that's what
the-
they got the loan from the mom for. Yeah.
Damn,
And
this
then he
guy.
bought a ring with $1,000. First off, what are you buying? That's $1,000.
He shouldn't
I mean-
be buying any rings. He should
After
make sure the
10
kids are
years?
wearing
It
shoes.
should be
Right.
a
Yeah.
$10,000 ring.
Nah, fuck that, dude. That's a waste of
$1,000 a
money.
year?
Dude,
$10,000.
They
expensive
have
rings
less
are a
than
goddamn
1,000,
waste of money.
Apparently, they have their net worth is they have
Together.
a 3-figure net worth.
Together.
I'm totally a fake ring guy. You know what I mean? I'm a fake diamond man all the way. You know?
What does Amy have?
A fake diamond. Yeah.
Does she?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Respect.
yeah. She goes, it's kind of funny because her friend did a little bit of recon for me, you know, and took her like ring shopping, like with her to go try on stuff. And you sort of need some espionage, you know, if you're a dude, because most dudes don't know anything about rings. I don't know anything about rings. Look at mine. It's silicone. It cost, I bought a 6-pack of them
That's nice.
for like $10 on Amazon. Yeah. Like I don't give a
Those are
shit.
very popular men rings.
Dude, it's
They're
the
perfect.
move. It's the move.
Yeah.
But like the thing is her friend went shopping with her and you know, because like her friend was buying like a necklace or getting a necklace fixed or something like that. Was like, ooh, if Jake ever did propose, what kind of ring would you like? And did a little bit, you know, and so she said to me like, well, hey, listen, Amy said that she would not want a blood diamond, you know. And I'm like,
Her.
oh, that's good. She's a good person. She goes, because she knows you would never want to buy one. And I go, you could have just let me believe that she's like,
that she was just a good person.
yeah, like
You would never want to buy one, or you could never buy one.
She's
both.
just like, I don't want you to have to go to my mom for the money.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
buy a cheap ring.
I'm like this guy, but not quite as shitty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm this guy minus the throwing the ring and borrowing money from the mom. But,
Yeah.
like, I'm definitely 90% this guy.
But that's mostly him, so you're not the
That is mostly him. Yeah. True. To be fair, that is his only two true qualities. Other than clearly buying a fake ring, which we
Yeah.
know he did. Here's the thing about $1,000 ring, because it's like I still did buy one that was kind of fucking pricey for me. You know what I mean? It was like $2,500. Because like here's what pieces of shit jewelers are. Is I say that hey, my wife doesn't want a conflict diamond. She wants a man-made one. He's like, oh, this is a moissanite. This is the best man-made diamond there is, but the band is more expensive. And so I buy that, and I'm like,
It's like an uncorking
yeah, I was like,
fee.
so are these little ones also like on the band? Because there's a big one, big moissanite, and then little ones. And I'm like, are these also moissanites? He goes, oh no, those are real diamonds. And I'm like, bro, what are you? It's like she didn't want to blood them. Oh no, it's okay. It's not like one big kid that got killed for this one. It's like a bunch of little kids. Like it's fine. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, this guy they're all Adam Sandler from Uncut Gems. Every fucking guy that works in jewelry is a piece of shit. I'm telling you.
So did
liked
she end
that
up
movie.
getting the little diamonds on her ring?
Yeah.
So she has the little real diamonds.
Yeah.
With the moissanite.
But again, it wasn't like one big kid that was killed. It was several
okay.
small ones.
It was okay.
Yeah,
as
man.
long as they were little ones.
They were little. They were very little. The kids that
That's
were killed for
better.
something.
Were they
I thought so.
viable outside the womb?
I mean, they were under birth, I think. You know what I mean? And so it doesn't count. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if you're like a serial killer or something,
They were
those kids were
unborn
half pointed.
child soldiers.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. They were going to go on to shoot other child soldiers in the face or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't
So
going to go well.
you mostly did the world a good. You
Dude.
prevented these unborn child soldiers from.
I pretty much stopped terrorism, bro.
You
Like
pretty
before
much
I
solved
nipped
it.
it in the bud.
You're
I
the
nipped
best
it, and
person
it's-
on the planet.
Yeah, that's what I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I think. But we got some comments here. Christine on YouTube says Jake looks like the way Alex Gardez sounds. That's a deep call. That's a deep throwback. You know what I mean? Like,
I know that guy.
yeah. He's a good guy. But how does he sound? I've been told that I look like him.
I was
a lot.
gonna say you kind of just look like how he looks.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I think I get mixed up with him sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
That is.
That's fine.
Yeah, Joel on YouTube. Let's see. John on YouTube says, "White chicks love rosé."
I'm not white. I'm a woman of
I
color.
am, and I can confirm.
The only white chick here is not drinking rosé.
Yes, I am. But Joel on YouTube says Jake sounded like Cosby trying to pronounce the wine name. Yeah, bro, I can't read French. Amy on YouTube says that's what happens when you drink sparkling rosé. Tim on YouTube says $1,000 respect. Tim on YouTube says be a man. Do a GoFundMe for your engagement.
Yes.
Fucking
That's
dude,
right.
you would get so much
Yes.
money for that. I'm gonna lie about not being married and do that. Like people are suckers for that shit.
Help me marry the love of my life.
Yeah.
My
GoFundMes
friends
need to stop.
Help me.
Yeah.
Baby, look what I did for you. I
They all
went to a website. I figured out how the website worked. I posted about it. I posted about it again. Like, what else is love than that?
I'm getting money from other people's paychecks.
Wait a minute, Gary. Why are you bald in this picture with a hospital gown on? Did you tell people you had terminal cancer on
Did you
GoFundMe again?
crowdfund our love?
You know what else is terminal, baby? My love and affection for you. So,
John on YouTube says
Finite.
the guy pulled a Prestige with the ring. John said, let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the movies. Let's all go to the movies
all
and
go to the
propose to my
movie.
bish. Yes.
you know what else is Mission Impossible, baby?
Yeah.
Me leaving you. It would never happen.
It's impossible 7 times.
Yeah, dude. I
That's
want to
how
know what
many of
movie
these
they were. Was it a
goddamn
kid movie? Because they were bringing the kids with them.
I mean, I would imagine. Yeah. I mean, it would have to be,
There's
right?
nothing better than like borderline domestic abuse while you went to see like Encanto.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That kid's going to grow up. Those kids are going to be so
they
scarred.
saw
That's
The
funny
Ring.
one day.
Those
There
kids,
it is.
Those
Yep,
kids
yep.
learned 2 lessons that night.
They're gonna think it's funny. I don't know about you guys. There's like things that happen in my childhood where it's like you're like, this is funny, and then you tell someone else, and they're like, that's not funny.
It's bad.
It's not good.
It's-
So they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, my parents got engaged in the funniest way, and they're gonna tell people, and then people are gonna be like, that is not funny.
My dad threw a cubic zirconia into my mom's eye. While
We
went
ended
to
up
see
in the
Soul.
hospital.
And then we went and saw Moana.
Normally it
The
would have
movie
hurt
was
her eye,
great.
but it was her glass eye from the last time he threw something at her. So it just kind of like bounced right off it.
And you're like,
And the whole family laughed, and then we hugged. But yeah, man, it's kind of weird because the kids don't know how to react, and it's like, what are you gonna do, man? You know. All right, final advice for this sad lady who's married to a domestic terrorist.
Well, I got advice for the guy. Hey, man, you got to buy more rings because your side chicks, this is going to happen too. You know what I mean? And you want to, where you got it wrong was that you flipped out. You had the upper hand. You pull out the ring and you go, sometimes loves makes you do crazy things or something like that and like look real sweet. She's going to forget all about how you borrowed the money from your mother-in-law. You know, that's fine. And advice for the woman, use this man's psychopathy to your advantage. If you get married, you can't be forced to testify against each other. You know what I mean? So he's got multiple hiding places. Stay in the dark. Be like Skyler in Breaking Bad, where all you do is help him launder the money. And you have a poison pill where if he gets caught, he exonerates you. You know, he pretends like you didn't know the whole time. And look, your kids, they're not going to grow up normal, and just accept that.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it's not like there's anything. Man, they've been together for 10 years. These kids could be like 8, 9 years old right now. There's no undoing whatever horrors these kids have fucking lived through for that time. They're already fuced up. You know what I mean? If anything, you just got to make them so bad that they become like really good UFC fighters or something like that. I think that's the move. That's you know what I mean? Use it to them. Joel on YouTube says, dude whipped out the ring as soon as Tau Matter came on the screen. What's Tau Matter? Do you guys know what Tau Matter is?
Tomater.
Tomater. What's that? Tomater?
I want to say
Is that a cartoon?
I think it has something to do with Cars. The Pixar Disney animated film. Let me know if I'm correct, Joel. If that, I have a feeling that is correct.
Yeah, I mean, luckily I don't have a kid yet. I have one on the way, but like
I am one.
until
So I am a child and also a Disney adult. So that's how I know these things.
switching?
Am I right, Joel? Tomater.
yeah, if you want. I figure
That's a
boom,
Cars
shit.
reference. What a deep cut.
But that's the thing is, I mean, until I have a kid, luckily, I don't have to sit through children cartoons. The only cartoons I watch now are violent Japanese hentai porn, you know, and that's the way it's going to stay until I'm forced to go to shitty
counts.
Disney movies.
You
Yeah,
won't have
That
to
counts.
for another like year
Right.
after they're born.
yeah, that's true, man. I can sit there while it's an infant. It doesn't know the difference between Snow White and violent Japanese hentai porn. I get to still enjoy my evenings at home.
They'll have a general darkness about them. in adulthood,
sure.
But
They won't know why.
yeah.
There's going to be as soon as a cartoon rolls onto the screen, they'll get this look in their eyes right here.
Yeah.
That right there.
Helicopters
And
in the
one-
background.
It's like, wow, why does he look
I'm
evil?
gonna remember that for like baby pics, and I'm gonna be like, yep, that's the face.
Yeah. That kid watched hentai porn. What do you want?
Yep.
He's
You
fucked
need
up
them
now.
to associate cartoons with violence early on.
Yeah.
So that they know how to approach the
Our
world.
generation did.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Yes, absolutely. We're totally fine. Everything's going great.
Great.
I mean, I wasn't doing too well until I heard of this ring scam.
Bobby, don't make us look bad.
There's just different ways to be, and I think, look, we all get loans, right? A lot of us have student loans. My man got a loan.
Yeah.
and he got a ring.
Right.
I'm sure
he muddled some of the steps, but he basically has the right.
I mean, don't get me
Yes.
wrong. This still beats marrying a guy who's a fucking theater major who's 50
Yeah.
grand in debt.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like that
Yeah.
could be worse.
Would this
That's
woman
so
rather?
precise. I'm a theater major. That's also 50 grand a day.
yeah, I'm sorry. I've been stealing your mail, and
know what?
that was personal.
No one tell my boyfriend.
He has
Yes,
no
I have
idea.
a boyfriend.
Once I say I do, his credit score is chopped in fucking half.
Yep.
Will not be good.
I'm sure this guy chucking a fake diamond into his fiance's eye has nothing to do with violent cartoons.
I
whatsoever.
think that she should plan the wedding. Go ahead and do that. And for the registry, she should just put car parts until they build a car.
Oh, there you go. That's sort of like that Johnny Cash song, "One Piece at a Time." I like that.
So, because it seems like the problem in their whole relationship is the car,
Ah.
not them personally. It's the car.
It's the car.
So for the registry,
Yeah.
they should put like a muffler.
I can think
rims,
of nothing
tires,
personally
steering wheel.
that is going wrong in the relationship. You're right.
I
This
mean,
is-
listen, they
Other
have,
than
le-
the
they have
car.
less
it's
than
circumstantial.
Yep.
You're correct.
Yeah,
they have
yeah.
less than $1,000. How much could a wedding possibly cost? $100, maybe $200.
Yeah.
You might have to borrow some
1,000,
more money from the mom, but like we'll
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
I'm totally picturing like the world's shittiest Dodge commercial going on. You know, do you need something dependable? And like a rock is playing like a rock. Are you getting in fights on the way to the movie theater because your car keeps breaking down? And now that loudmouthed bitch of a fiance of yours is fucking running her mouth and just annoying the hell out of you like a rock. Do you throw the goddamn ring at her in front of the kids because she won't stop yapping? She won't stop yapping. What do you need to fix the car? You need to get it like a rock. She won't shut up. And it's not your fault. You're trying. You didn't make the car break down. You bought a shitty Toyota like a rock. It was
like a
bound
rock.
to happen. Oh, this shit never happens with Dodge. Plus, his dick's is going to grow somehow if he buys a Dodge. I don't know. We're throwing that in at the end.
It keeps growing.
Uh-huh.
It just the
Yeah.
dick keeps
Build a
getting
Dodge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had erectile dysfunction when I bought a Toyota, but now I own a Dodge, and that
His
doesn't
dick
happen
has to
anymore.
be
It's
amazing.
like a rock. Yeah.
It has to be.
We all know.
He's got like
The
beautiful
quality of the dick.
balls.
Yeah.
Never
Uh-huh.
runs out of breath.
Beautiful. What?
Beautiful
Sorry.
balls.
He's a ball.
Hey, it's my fantasy.
Some guys are ball guys, you
If I
know.
want his beautiful. If I want his balls to be beautiful, they can be
I don't
beautiful.
even know what you're talking about because balls are universally gross. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I'm like,
Whoa, body
I'm
shaming.
Like, how are they beautiful?
Yeah.
I could see
Jake,
like
we should do a walk off right now.
Yeah, bro.
This is unacceptable.
This is wicked offensive.
as a ball haver myself. I
Yeah.
think
Wow.
that I think that all balls.
This
are
conversation is
beautiful.
making my
speak
itch
your
kind of.
truth.
Oh, sure, they're beautiful.
Speak
They're
your
all
truth,
beautiful.
ball haver.
Doing mine rock.
Yeah, that's
All balls are
Like a rock.
beautiful.
All balls are beautiful.
Oh, so beautiful.
all balls are valid.
Actually, mine are kind of weird. They look like Jada Pinkett Smith's head.
I was gonna say the thing that you're not supposed to. All balls matter.
Ooh, okay.
Hashtag all balls matter. Angry incels, you know? Testicular rage.
Yeah. So we all agree the car is the problem here, not
The car
them
is the
personally.
problem.
Okay.
Yeah, buy a Dodge. This never would have happened with the Dodge Neon, sir.
Dodge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe
Dodge.
get rid of the kids. I mean, who knows?
That's true,
seems-
yeah.
That'd be a
Them-
huge
That
pressure.
seems like a
It's
wrinkle
been
in the...
10 years.
It's
Yeah.
been 10 years.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah, I think that's good final advice.
It's time.
Yeah, that's my final advice.
Really,
Vince.
there's some issues surrounding the kids. Just get rid of the kids.
If
I
they
mean,
weren't
Yeah.
around.
focus on yourself.
Yeah, right. I mean, maybe while he's at work, next time he's at work, you get the lad's laugh. You give the kids up for adoption. You know,
Yeah.
normally you need the guy's
you
signature. Here's the
focus-
thing: you hit yourself in the eye with some grapefruit. You know what I mean? You say that guy did it.
Focus
What they
on
want the
your
abuser
relationship.
signature now? I don't think so.
You'd
Yeah.
have more money.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
And that's literally all you need.
Yeah.
because-
That's
Find
what
a new
matters in
hiding
life.
spot.
Money. Money matters. Money.
Come on.
Oh, Amy on YouTube says, I love my Moissanite. Yeah, there you go. Joel on YouTube says, Cars movie voiced by Larry the Cable Guy. That's
Thank
the Tom Adder.
you.
There you go. Boom.
Get her
Hit the
done.
nail on that one. And Joel says, the only reason that came to mind is because I had a customer today with the last name Matter.
Mater.
Mater. Joel on YouTube says, I refuse to get a loan to buy my now wife's ring. I I may have gotten a couple of loans to buy guitars and guns. Yeah, fucking
Fuck
ain't
yeah,
right.
dude.
Man.
And my wife's new car. That's most important. Yeah, man, she should get a loan
Yeah,
and
give
buy
me
a
a
gun.
car.
She's
Honestly-
gonna need a gun if she's around this guy
Give me
long
a
enough.
car with a gun in it. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Listen, if
Yeah.
you have a gun, your husband doesn't have to tell you where the hiding spot is.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, oh, you don't
You
want to
know
tell
that
me where
shit.
the money is, honey. Do you now? You know, and of course it's gonna work. Go
Suddenly
full on.
everything's equal.
Yeah. Go Karen and Goodfellas and just fucking wake up right on top of
Karen.
him, pointing a fucking gun in his face. You know, I gotta worry about getting whacked in the street by your mother every day, and now I come home to this. Yeah, I think that's basically it. Like, I don't know, leave him or give the kids up for adoption or kill your husband. Possibly that could be a
Option.
I think it's
Get a
this
gun.
guy kind of sucks. Yeah, get a gun.
Sell the ring.
Get a gun.
Sell the ring. Get a gun.
You know, and it's
Buy
funny.
a car.
Yeah, buy a
a
Dodge.
car.
Buy a Dodge and
Dodge Neon.
get a Dodge Neon and put a gun in the backseat.
Buy a Dodge and get out of
Oh,
Dodge.
Amy's here. What's going on? Hey. But yeah, I think we answered that question pretty good. And yeah, we're gonna do the next one because these dogs are barking a lot. Hey, no barking, you guys. No barking, you guys. Alrighty. Look at that. That was impressive.
No barking.
She did the limbo on that one.
That was very
You
impressive.
did it. Good job. Say hi to the listeners. Say hi.
Hi. Wait, I can't see. Hello.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good seeing you.
Oh, we forgot to kiss Jake when we came in.
Yeah, huh? That's it.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. Boom.
Yeah.
Moissanite. She's got a moissanite. Yeah. That is the Amy on YouTube. I always say on YouTube because it's like the audio version of the podcast. They can't see who it is, and it sounds like I'm talking to voices in my head if I'm just saying names and reading it off. So yeah, the chat for those of you out there, that is on YouTube. But I think we answered that question. The guy was evil. So let's and the lady was dumb. You know, so get away from him, dummy. What are you doing? Buy a gun, give the kids up for adoption. Be your best self.
Love all of that.
Now let's take our next question from the wild animals on Reddit. But first, let's hear from another one of our somewhat, sort of, not really sponsors. Do you want a delicious Bordeaux, a delicious Sauvignon Blanc Bordeaux? Then you need to get a, what the hell is the name of this thing? Is it just called Bordeaux? What kind of Kmart shit is this?
It's just Bordeaux.
It's just Bordeaux.
And that's all you need to know.
Uh-huh. Anthony Bordeaux,
Bordeaux,
before he
all
killed
you need to
himself.
know.
Yes. It was, no,
Kill yourself tonight while drinking this wine.
Oh, here we go. Appellation Bordeaux Contrôlé. Do you need a delicious Bordeaux to, sit around, think about how to get away from your husband, how to give up your kids for adoption, maybe think of the perfect car and gun to buy? Then you can't do better than Bordeaux Appellation Bordeaux, or whatever the fuck I just said. It's pretty delicious, kind of smooth, kind of creamy. Honestly, it ain't got nothing on that carbonated rosé, so it's kind of disappointing next to that. But still kind of good for a white wine.
They're
you know what I mean?
different.
They're very different.
You
Yeah.
called it creamy, and that is literally my least favorite word.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's not moist.
It's
I don't
salty
mind-
as well.
I don't mind moist. Creamy makes
Really?
me want to jab my eardrums out.
It's creamy and salty.
Creamy.
It's creamy. It's a
What do
creamy
you think
Bordeaux.
about that Wu-Tang song?
Yeah. The one about the cash moving
That
everything
one's
around
kinda
that guy.
Fine. There's certain situations where I'm okay with cream.
Sure.
How do you feel
Creamy,
about creme
not
fraiche?
Yeah, what if I said it
Creme
was creamy?
fraiche.
It's creamy.
Creme
I
fraiche.
hate
Like
when
the
people
Kremlin.
Like when someone says like you creamed your jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible.
Uh-huh.
But like
Who
if someone
says that?
Cream and jeans
People say it.
that is kind of a
But
gross
if, like,
thing.
if you
Yeah,
get
yeah,
hit
yeah.
by a bus and someone's
Uh-huh.
like, "Oh, that dude got creamed."
Creamed
that-
is good.
that-
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That dude
Yeah.
had a
That's
bus hitting
like
fetish
cream.
and
Yeah.
creamed his
Yeah.
jeans
'Cause-
while he was getting creamed.
Creamy
Yeah.
jeans, they say it to be like aroused, but it sounds like a
guys-
dangerous medical
Yes.
condition.
You
You,
guys,
know?
I hate it so much.
She's like, stop saying it.
It makes me want to jump out of my skin. Ugh.
That's right. Appellation Bordeaux Contrôlé, the official Bordeaux of getting drunk and creaming your jeans. Now let's take our next question from the wild animals on Reddit. My boyfriend can't accept. What can't he accept? Let me turn
Leave
off
him.
this. Yes. Buy a gun. Buy
Buy
a
a
gun.
gun. Buy a gun and a Jeep.
Great question. Bye.
My boyfriend can't accept that I cream my jeans constantly. No. My boyfriend can't accept.
Baby girl, neither can I.
My boyfriend can't accept that my mentor isn't trying to sleep with me. Okay. Wow. Strap in.
He is.
You're right. I'm 25 and my boyfriend is 26. The background is that I had a pretty chaotic upbringing. Parents divorced. Mum, M-U-M, this is in England or some shit. Parents divorced. Mum was a disaster on multiple fronts. Dad had a new family, which I was reluctantly added to. God damn. Oh, she's like the future daughter of that fucking last guy.
Oh, God.
Throughout all this stuff, one of my dad's friends who was... Wow, this is a fucking long question. All right, I'm going to read this really fast. Throughout all this stuff, one of my dad's friends who's 50, who was also the dad of one of my sister's friends, was just always super supportive. Not in a creepy way at all. But he was just always nice to me, and he wrote me a letter of recommendation to help me get into university and help me get my first internship. We've stayed in touch, and we live in the same city. I text him when I need advice. We have a lunch couple times a year. I borrowed, 500 euros or pounds. I don't know the symbols, bro. I think that's pounds.
Pounds.
Yeah, it's...
Is it like a fucked up L?
Yeah. It looks like a learning
It's
disabled
pounds.
L.
It's pounds.
Okay, yeah, pounds. I borrowed 50 pounds from him one time, which I paid back, 500 pounds, when I went overdrawn. He sends me 50 pounds and a card on my birthday. It's really nice.
500 pounds is like $800.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That.
believe.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue. I mean, I think you're probably right on that. I didn't know what the fuck a pound sign looked
Yeah.
like, so you could tell me it's
like
you could tell me it's $11 trillion. I mean, yeah, I haven't checked the exchange rate. I have no idea. But yeah, so about $800 US. This has never been anything other than platonic, and I think he just wants to see me do well. My boyfriend, who I've been with for 6 months, thinks this is complete shit, and he's just trying to sleep with me, and I shouldn't see him anymore. He doesn't like that we put XX at the end of our texts, and thinks it's weird that I see him for lunch by myself. I'm also now getting pissed off because it feels like my boyfriend is saying nobody could want to be friends with me unless they want to sleep with me, and I feel like I'm having to sneak around and be paranoid about who I'm getting a text from in case he gets pissed off when I haven't done anything wrong. What should I do?
Oh my God, leave him!
Also, I feel like this is
Every
Bobby's
story is
girlfriend
like,
because
leave him!
Bobby was immediately like, "No, you're wrong. The guy's trying to sleep with you."
First
So
of all,
is
you've
this
been
your
with
girlfriend?
Well, respect to this old guy
Yeah.
playing the fucking long game, man.
That's right.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah. He totally, dude. He read the tortoise and the hare story when he was a kid. He took that shit to heart, man.
Yeah.
He's fucking. He's
Absolutely.
doing
I
it
think
right.
he's
Oh,
just
I just,
being a nice guy.
I just care so much about this girl. I just want her to have a nice time.
Sometimes she needs 500 pounds. What is an old geezer to do? I give her the 500 pounds. I write XXOXO.
Some people are just nice, though.
I mean, I'm a person who has like an adoptive dad. Like the person I call my dad, I met when I was like 20.
Yeah.
And I've never for a sec just the idea that like someone would be like he wants to sleep with you is just so fucking gross. He's a 70-year-old man who like, you know, I've known for over 10 years. Like I don't know, man. And also I feel like like Bobbi saw my like visceral reaction to this when
I
you
felt
said
the same way.
when you said 6 months, because it's like even if this old man was trying to sleep with her, like this has been your boyfriend for 6 months. Like fuck
Right,
him,
yeah.
dude. Like you barely know this guy. Like
Who is he?
Yeah, who are you?
Well,
Like, you
this
have no
young
bearing
guy,
on my life.
this young guy is like the total opposite. He's throwing all his eggs in one basket. Commitment at 6 months, whereas like this old man is laying the fucking groundwork for years.
Dude, he's
I
doing
think
it right.
the young
He's doing it
dude
right.
is projecting because he
mind your
can't do any of that.
Mind your fucking business.
He is. I mean, I'm kind of with this young guy a little bit. Like, I see why he might be he might think it's a little weird because he's just sort of just coming into this situation, doesn't know it from the outside. He's not like he doesn't seem as fucking crazy and unreasonable as the last dude. Like, there is a little bit of concern here.
That's a high bar.
It's that's true. We're getting graded on on a very low bell curve with that last guy.
Yeah.
He's not completely fucking psychotic, but it's like I could see why because to be fair, you're talking about a 73-year-old guy. This guy's like 50, so that's not like crazy old. You know what I mean?
Doesn't need boner pills yet.
He doesn't need boner pills yet.
It's
you
a
know?
25-year difference, but also enough for someone to want to pay it forward and be like, all right, I'm going to help somebody around my daughter's age.
Right.
Yeah, and it's even like a friend of the family. Like that's how it is. This sounds crazy to say, but that's kind of like how I met my dad. Is like he's my best. He's literally my best friend's dad, and like that's how we have a relationship. And like some people are just friends.
Yes.
Like, some people of the opposite sex, believe it or not, are just friends and like care about each other. Like,
I don't have a great relationship with my family, but again, my best friend's dad, if I went to my best friend's dad and was like, can I borrow $800?
Yeah.
He would let me borrow $800.
yeah, exactly.
No questions asked.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
it
not a lot of
happens.
money.
It's not. It's fine.
No.
See, $800 is like 3 times my net worth. So like me, I'm like, she's
Okay,
fucking him.
we're
She's
sorry.
fucking him.
Yeah.
She's doing all the nastiest shit I've ever seen on Pornhub for $800 whole dollars. Well, that's 500 pounds. That's a lot of money. I just found out.
Listen, I think this guy, the boyfriend, and the older guy need to go out to dinner. They need to have a drink, eat, talk about sports, whatever. They just realize
and figure out how this threesome's happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, dude, I just want the mouth, okay?
Yeah.
I just want the mouth.
This might turn into one of those Demi Moore, what was it, Richard Gere and Woody Harrelson kind of, or Robert Redford, right?
Wait,
What movie is
wait.
It's the one where he's going to pay $1 million to sleep with his wife. Or 800 pounds, I think. I don't know the exact. Again, the exchange ratios. I don't know.
this?
I don't remember the name of it.
Demi
Honestly,
Moore? No.
I'm pretty sure it was
Demi
Demi
Moore,
Moore.
Richard Gere.
No, it was
Robert Redford.
Robert Redford.
No, what?
Yeah.
You're just saying names.
You're just
All right.
saying all of the
I
actors.
don't know any of these actors. I was loving the. No. I'm pretty sure it was Robert Redford and Bruce Willis.
Indecent
Proposal. Yeah.
Proposal?
Indecent proposal. Yes.
Yeah.
That was it.
Which
That
was
was
also the
Glenn
last
Close.
question we
This
heard.
is real? Oh my
Dude,
god.
am I way off on the
Is
fucking
he-
actors?
Meryl
I don't know.
Streep in this too? You're just
Glenn Close,
I'm just naming random actors. From last.
Michael Douglas.
I was so far off.
I'm just like thinking that.
I didn't
Martin
name a
Sheen.
single. Please tell me at least Woody Harrelson was in it. Was Woody Harrelson in it?
Woody? No. He was
No!
not.
John
Indecent
Malkovich.
Proposal.
No.
Trying to think.
I didn't get a
could be
single
wrong. It
actor
could have been
right.
Sharon Stone.
God damn it.
I don't know.
I have to Google this.
It could have been.
I
Can
was
you
gonna
Google it now?
I was gonna Google the pound
Now
thing, but I
I'm just
didn't care.
naming names.
Like I'm more embarrassed that I didn't know this obscure 50-year-old fucking movie than I am not knowing what currency
Indecent
is.
Proposal is Glenn Close, I think, or Sharon Stone. It's one of them.
Indecent Proposal. Okay.
Same thing.
Oh, here we go. Oh, you were dead fucking wrong. Look at this. Demi Moore, Robert Redford, Robert Redford. No, Robert Redford, Woody Harrelson. Read it and weep.
Really?
Damn. Yeah. I had no faith in myself. It turns out
That doesn't
yeah.
sound right at all.
Oh,
What
yeah,
movie
yeah.
am I thinking?
Yeah, I went to fake Google just to trick you. I said, "Dear fake Google, tell me make a fake movie cast for me."
What was I thinking about?
I have no idea, but all I
There
know
is a movie. Look
is
up
I
a movie with
knew I knew the exact people in it, bro. I'm like the Rain Man without any of that stuttering bullshit. Well, okay, the Rain Man with a little bit of that stuttering bullshit.
That is
Close
Rain
and
Man's
Michael
problem
Douglas.
is that
What's
he
that
stutters.
movie?
Yeah, dude, he was like, he talked all weird, dude. He talked all fucking weird. He's like real good when man, but he talks stupid. Yeah. That was that was my takeaway from that movie.
Yeah.
You know that movie that starred Sam Elliott and and it starred Vin Diesel. What's
Look up
his
Glenn
brother?
Close and Michael Douglas.
Glenn Close. I have no. Oh no. Are you thinking Fatal Attraction?
Yes.
Look at me.
Yes.
The
All right.
fucking
Jake's good with his
articulate,
movies.
beautiful, handsome Rain Man. That's
Yeah.
what I am.
It's Fatal
You
Attraction, and then what's the other one?
Indecent Proposal.
God.
Yeah. This is from
This is just
1993.
Mad
This movie.
Libs.
How
of,
could I
like-
confuse these?
Billy Bob Thornton was in this movie.
Oh my
In-
god.
Who was proposing whom?
Robert Redford wanted to sleep with Demi Moore for $1 million, and he was going to pay them both $1 million.
I would pay that amount of money.
What's funny is now that's
This is
not
young
a
sex.
lot of
She's
money.
G.I. Jane
Yeah.
and she's being mean
Yeah.
to me.
But this
Is
wasn't
that a lot of money now? Like, if that was a movie that happened now, is that a lot of money?
I mean, it's a lot of money to me. I live in a
If
fucking
you-
basement
you,
in Queens.
You would
kidding me?
pay $1 million? To
No,
sleep
like,
with
if
more?
somebody's
Or you
like,
would get $1 million.
you would get $1 million. Like, if somebody's like, I want to sleep with your significant other for $1 million.
Bro, for $1 million,
Or they want to sleep with you for $1 million.
Robert Redford could bear back me for $1 million.
man.
Like, I don't give a shit. That's a lot of money.
I
to me.
guess it is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
I've slept with a lot of people for free. I wish I wouldn't have.
Yeah,
I'd
man.
sleep with someone for $1 million.
I mean, I've
don't
slept
want
with
to.
people that I don't even remember, whose names I didn't know, because I'm a blackout alcoholic, you know? So, like, for $1 million,
$1 million.
most of the time I lose money when I sleep with people. So, this would be a whole different
I
fucking
may
level.
lose so much more, Jake.
Yeah.
Doesn't it say a lot about inflation? That movie is still relevant. Where it's like $1 million is a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's, the 40s version. I'll give you $25.50 to sleep with your dame, see?
You're like done.
Yeah, it's like $25.50. I've never seen that kind of money, so. Yes, you can fuck my wife.
Milk is a penny.
The milkman fucking women for milk in exchange for milk because
Yeah.
it's the Great Depression. That's what people did. They fucked for food.
That was just part of the culture back then.
Oh yeah,
The milkman would fuck your wife.
he didn't even.
No matter what.
Whose kid is it?
You could expect the milkman to fuck your wife.
Yeah. I mean, he
That
didn't
just
even.
came with the, you get milk on your doorstep, and once in a while he would fuck your wife. That's the price you pay.
After
That
the
had
stock
to
market
have come
crash.
from somewhere.
He milks the cow and the wife milks him. It's a good system.
Oh,
Ooh.
they didn't even sell the milk back in the day.
Yeah.
See, it's just the one guy with money bought the milk, slept
Farm
with
to
all the
table.
women for the milk.
Talking about semen.
They see the milkman coming. They cream the jeans. See, they're creaming the jeans. That's where the strip started.
Damn it! I have invited this upon myself.
Yeah.
The name of this episode will be Creaming Jeans.
Hell yeah,
Cream
dude.
Jeans.
Jess won't even be able to share it. She won't
Damn
even
it.
be able to look at the title.
But getting creamed is not gross. What about cream spinach?
I fuck with cream spinach.
Cream spinach is good.
Okay.
Cream
I would
spinach is
just
good.
prefer to not
Uh-huh.
say it.
Yeah,
out
sure.
loud.
So what word would you use?
The spinach which we do not say.
I don't know. C-word spinach.
That's too close to semen spinach.
Cunty spinach.
Yeah.
Spinach. I would rather cunt spinach than anything else.
Sir, I'd like a big plate of semen and cunt. Spinach and cunt. Do you have any spinach and cunt?
Delicious.
Semen and cunt sounds
Semen
like our
and cunt.
political parties, huh?
Ah,
I would
yeah,
like some
that's
spinach,
true.
and if you could make it weird, you know what I'm
Some
talking
cunt
about.
to it.
Yeah.
Can you make it creamy and briny? I needed creamy and briny, this spinach. But let me read some comments here. Let's see. Joel on YouTube says,
Oh no.
she makes more than I do. She buys the pistols without loans. Joel on YouTube says, at Amy just materialized out of the floor. Jake, bro, she's a keeper. Joel says, Appalachian, like the mountains. That isn't wine, it's moonshine. No, here's the thing. Moonshine doesn't have that creamy taste, you know?
Guys, listen, this is the one thing Jake has authority on. This is, what is moonshine?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, moonshine.
And what is
back
cream?
home. And cream. Yes. Tyler on YouTube says, oh, snap, Joel. Joel says, I can think of about 6 cream pie jokes, but nah, I'm not going there.
I weirdly
I don't
don't
like them. They don't fill me up, cream pie jokes.
Worst thing in the goddamn vending machine, if you ask me. Overpriced. And a lot of them have gone bad. It's not refrigerated properly. I get food poisoning. I'm like, it's too creamy and gross. Amy on YouTube says, I can't wait until the young guy becomes an old man, and then he'll understand. Joel, I think he was talking about the movie. He said Honeymoon in Vegas. Was that the movie you were thinking of?
I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, I don't think I have. I think that had Nicolas Cage.
Now
right?
I'm gonna look it up though. I'm gonna look
not
up
a movie.
Honeymoon in Vegas.
Yeah. Honeymoon in Vegas. I think that's Nicolas Cage. I could be
No,
wrong.
Leaving Las Vegas. is
Leaving
Nicolas
Las
Cage.
Vegas. Yes.
And Elizabeth Shue.
Yes. That was what I was thinking of. I have no idea.
I
what
saw
Honey-
that movie
yeah.
very young, and I was like, "This is what being an adult is," and it was
The
not
peak of
good.
cinema.
Everything I need to
guys
know
see
in
that
life, I
movie?
learned from
No.
Nicolas Cage.
I've never seen any movie.
At all. I'm just
No.
you've just never watched
Never
a
seen a
movie. I've
movie,
just
no.
never seen a movie.
Never seen a movie.
Oh, you should watch a movie.
You should watch the new Nicolas Cage movie.
I'm
Actually,
more
it's
of a
really good.
podcast gal.
Oh, you know what I put
Ever
on?
since I was a kid, I was like,
This
"Mommy,
is-
Daddy, I don't want to watch Cinderella. Put on a
a
podcast."
little off
Cereal.
topic. Has anyone seen Paddington 2?
Paddington 2. No,
All right. It's supposed to be a really good, like, family feel-good movie.
they mentioned that in the new Nicolas Cage movie.
I know.
They make
and
it. Yes.
I saw the new Nicolas
How
Cage
fucking
movie.
good was it?
And
How
it was
good
so
was it?
good.
So
I loved
good.
it.
It was amazing. It
And
was
so
amazing.
I was with a friend of mine, and I was like, "What is Paddington 2?" And
I
he
never.
was like,
I didn't know what the fuck they were
"What do
talking
you
about.
mean you don't know what
I've
Paddington
never
2 is?"
Did not know.
So,
Why not love for Paddington 1? That's what I
I
want to
don't
know.
understand. I guess the second one was better than the first one.
Ooh, Godfather style.
Yeah, I don't
Wow.
understand.
It's
So I
You don't see
exactly
that a lot.
like the. That's
It's
what
like
I've
the
heard
Godfather
about
of family
Paddington.
films.
It's exactly like.
I put on Paddington
It's
2.
just an angry little bear lady. It was an abortion.
I put on Paddington 2 because of the new Nicolas Cage movie. And my boyfriend got so angry. He hated it so much.
Really?
Yeah, I had to turn it off. And then he was like, no, we can watch it. We can watch it. I was like, you're not enjoying Paddington 2. It's a feel-good bear movie. and you're not
Paddington
having
2
it.
made Bobby's boyfriend so mad that he threw her engagement ring at her. And I was like,
Into
I was
her
gonna,
I almost
maybe-
got
yeah.
proposed to. Yeah. I
That's
forgot to
how
tell you
bad it
guys.
got.
Yeah.
Officer, come quick! I'm
Paddington
getting
2.
proposed to.
Ruined my life.
Joel says Honeymoon in Vegas was Nick Cage, Sarah Jessica Parker, James Caan. Kind of the same idea.
Damn, dude, Joel's
Cage
like
lost
the
his
Jamie
I know
of
what you're
our
talking
Poker's
about.
podcast.
Khan offered to settle the debt for a night with Parker. Yeah, apparently that must have been a theme back in the day.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah,
He's
I
like,
mean,
I'll buy your woman. That's always been a theme. That's been a theme through time.
let me buy your woman. That was the original name
Someone
of the
come and buy me. I'm ready.
Does anybody watch Mad Men?
film. I
That
no,
is-
I've heard good things, but I
That
haven't
is a
seen it.
whole
No, no, no.
storyline on Mad
no,
Men.
no. It's so bad.
Really.
I love
So
Mad
I-
Men. That's my favorite show.
You know, the woman that wrote in this question is furious.
Oh yeah,
Why do
yeah,
you
yeah.
like Mad Men? Now
Yeah, we totally
got
don't give a
another
shit about her
dramatic-
problem, dude.
It's so dramatic. So this guy recommended The Sopranos to me, and I loved it.
Sopranos
And I was
great.
like, yes, and I was like, "Do you have anything else?" And he was like, "You should watch Mad Men." And I watched like 3 episodes, and I was like, "Why would you subject me to this trauma?" It's a show about
Guys that run Mad Magazine.
No, I genuinely,
I would love if you believe that.
I
Yeah,
genuinely,
yeah.
think-
They're smoking in a penthouse on Madison Avenue, going,
Yep.
"This is what we do with the new Spy versus
So-
Spy."
I think it's called Mad Men because it's just about men and how fucking crazy they are. And
Boys.
boys.
This show sounds amazing.
It's
I don't
a
know.
show-
You
it's-
sold
Have
me.
you
on
not
this.
seen
It's a
Mad
show-
I've
Men?
not seen it.
They
It's
wear
a show about
suits and they
sexual
cheat on
harassment.
their wives.
Fuck
Yes,
yeah!
it's a show. It's
Yeah, dude.
literally a show about men
Back in the day,
sexually
see?
harassing women, and that's it. And I wish I were kidding.
And they smoke cigarettes.
And they
Dude.
inside.
and they drink bourbon in the office.
Fuck yeah! Back when America was great again.
It's such a good show.
Goddamn right.
It's, oh,
You know what?
it gave
Okay.
me nightmares. It's,
Did it really?
It's so
Did you
bad.
Did you finish the series or no?
No, it's so bad. It made me so uncomfortable. It's, I mean, you know, like I don't know. What woman wants to watch like a genuinely like real life account of what office life was like in the 60s? It's a
Yeah.
it's a nightmare.
It
It's
is.
a goddamn
But back in the
nightmare.
day,
I
that
have
kind of
so
thing
much
made
to say
women
about the
cream in their
show.
jeans or,
Yeah.
office dresses or whatever. It was, they liked that sort
You know
of
what
thing.
would make me cream my jeans?
Huh.
Christina Hendricks. If
Christina
I worked
Hendricks?
with her, oh my goodness.
Who's Christina Hendricks?
She makes me cream in my jeans.
She makes she's
Yeah.
got red
Christina
hair, which I'm
Hendricks?
into
I don't know.
for reasons we don't have to
stunning.
Oh, was that
Christina
baby girl?
Hendricks?
Baby girl with the big
She
tits?
got
Let me look her
go
up.
to. She
Stunning.
got tig bitties.
She was hot.
Tig,
Dude,
old
I would
biddies.
if I was in an office with her, I wouldn't even sexually harass her. I would simp. Simping didn't even exist.
Worship
I would
is
She's
I
so
would start simping.
stunning.
I'd be like, can I
gorgeous.
subscribe to your OnlyFans? And
She
she's
was
like,
also
what is
like
that?
made for that role.
Yeah.
Like that was a role for her. Oh my god.
Nah, Ginger's grossed me out. I wouldn't pay a dime for her OnlyFans. No, not happening.
Good thing for your wife, huh?
Her natural hair
She's
color is
gross,
orange. She's
Amy.
been secretly dyeing her hair black the entire time. Like, I know you hate
She's been a
Ginger.
redhead this whole time.
Wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
She's been putting makeup over her freckles.
Yep, every
I put it
morning.
in my secret hiding place.
Well, we'll know when the baby comes out.
That's
you
true.
know?
Well, no, here's the thing. I'm a closeted ginger. My beard grows ginger, but nothing else.
It does.
It
Oh,
does.
so you're
grows
non-ginger passing.
Yeah, huh?
Okay,
I'm not ginger
okay.
passing.
Well,
I-
you have an enormous
Yeah.
amount of privilege
How does
that
your
you need to
beard grow?
recognize.
Yeah, 100%.
It's the same as my hair.
I'm what
There's no escape.
Yeah.
It's everywhere where I have hair. It's the same color.
I'm what Bobby's
You were
people
It's a good color.
would refer to as a day walker. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no,
Like
you're trans ginger.
I'm transgender. Yeah. Pan ginger. It's yeah. It means I have orange hair and I jerk off on cooking supplies.
You're like the light skinned of gingers.
Yeah.
You know, you're light skinned ginger.
Light skin.
Which ironically means you have a darker complexion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We don't quite
Yeah.
have the same lived experience.
Yeah, right. No, I remember that scene in True
Check your
Romance,
privilege.
you know, with Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper. No, yeah, he explained the whole thing with the light skinned gingers, and there was a whole thing with Ireland, and the guy shot him because he didn't like what he said.
What movie was this?
True Romance.
Oh, I have not seen
Oh,
it.
fuck!
Joe,
really?
pull up the
So good.
IMDb for that movie too, please.
Pull it up. You gotta see it.
Oh, Joel on YouTube says, Jake, be nice to your guest. Stop creaming. You only have half and half in your jeans. But
Thank
creaming
you,
is out.
Joel. Thank you.
I just half and half my jeans. I'm on a diet.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, did we answer this question? What the hell was it? Again?
I-
the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
about the lady, her boyfriend thinks that she's sleeping with her mentor.
I think I got a
Dump
perfect
your man.
solution. No.
Again, dump him. Dump him. Block him.
Bro,
Right.
Drop him.
don't listen. I got the perfect solution. You have lunch with this older guy, right? You tell him how much you respect what he does for your girlfriend.
Sure.
Ask him if he's mentoring other people.
Yeah,
See how he answers. Ask him if he's mentoring any males.
Oh, dude.
See,
Fuck
you go.
that
There you
old
go.
man.
Yeah.
tell that guy you want to mentor as well. Now, when your
Ooh.
girlfriend is going to get mentored, sounds great, babe. Let's kill two birds with one stone. I'm getting mentored too.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's some
You're
mind
just,
fucking
you're
shit.
just
Yeah.
a couple that wants to enjoy.
I like that.
Being in a relationship,
You could
is about
mentor
enjoying
cuck your
things together,
girlfriend.
right?
Yeah.
So you also get mentored.
Yeah.
You're gonna get mentored so hard.
So
Yeah.
Bobby just
Uh-huh.
proved that this is his girlfriend.
Dude, 100%.
This is what he's doing now.
Make it to where she shows up to get mentored. You know what I mean? On the
No,
guy's
every-
porch, like you do.
everyone's
And
getting
you know what I mean?
mentored.
She's wearing a dress that's like not too short and slutty, but
Yeah.
still shows a bit. You
She's
know,
putting on lipstick,
It's-
making
yeah.
sure she's looking real good for the
yeah.
mentor.
Yeah, she's
Uh-huh.
she's making it nice for daddy.
Yeah, she's making it nice for fake daddy. That's right. Yeah, dress up for fake daddy, and she's going over there to do algebra homework or whatever they're doing. And, and what?
How come no one makes a stink when women mentor other women?
Because that's called porn. There's a whole.
Yeah, when we
category.
close our
Yeah.
eyes and imagine them fucking, it's exciting.
It's great.
We don't have to
Yeah,
worry
yeah.
if her clit is bigger than our
Because that's
penis.
also
Yeah.
a
You know what I mean?
thing.
If
Well,
my
because lesbians don't exist. That's we're not worried
They're not
about
real.
that.
Yeah.
They're not real.
they were made up by Nancy Pelosi and the liberal agenda.
Yes.
Try to take away our guns. Yeah. No, if my wife had told me when we started dating, listen, I have like a 50-year-old lady mentor. I'd be like, can you tell me that but slower with like jazz playing? Can you do that, please? Can you do that for me? But no, I think yeah, that's the move. Is you show up. And you're getting mentored by this guy when she's going over there to get mentored. What does she see? You learning how to read. You know, you got the book kicked out. You're doing homework. You're eating s'mores and stuff like that. Wearing tight, muscly shirts. You know what I mean? And you're over there getting mentored, and you're just like, oh, me? I'm just getting, Ted's just teaching me about life and stuff. I don't know.
If you're the guy, you either got to decide you're okay with it, and if you're not okay with it, then you got to leave. But if you are okay with it, or you can make yourself be okay with it, at least ask the older guy for 800 pounds.
Yes. That's the move.
Hey, I heard you're
Good advice.
real generous. Can I also
Yeah.
have 800 pounds?
You go.
Ask him for 800 pounds of that.
Yeah. They call me 800 pounds, and they ain't talking about the wallet. They're talking about the front of the jeans.
Hell yeah,
That's
dude.
right.
Uncreamable jeans. They're too big.
I walk in the room, the whole room gets creamy. Turns into a real dairy farm.
Just
This
gonna have
motherfucker.
nightmares now.
The whole place smells like tuna sandwich and bleach. As soon as I walk in. You better hire a janitor. The jean creamers here. 800 pounder. Swinging around. Creaming everything. Making a creamer. Let's see. Joel on YouTube says, "You're welcome, Bobby," with a Y. He says Jake is ginger natural. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much. Just a beard though, man. I don't know. I think, but yeah, my honest advice to her would be, I think it's not necessarily a bad thing that this guy's a little bit jealous. I think a little bit of jealousy is kind of fucking healthy because it means you're really into the other person, as long as it doesn't get to like a weird, obsessive, or annoying point, which is kind of getting to. But it's also like he doesn't know the relationship. He's never been around you and this guy. All he knows is you're going over to some, like 50-year-old dude. Hey, maybe he's in shape and shit. You know what I mean? Again, she's gonna leave out details that look good to the other side. So maybe it's like that little XX shit with the text. It's like, all right, so yeah, man, like as an outside perspective, it's like if you just came along and that's all you're seeing, might be a little weird.
It's not romantic though. The XX is Roman numerals. It's to remind each other that there's a 20-year difference.
That's so good.
That's right. That's how Romans
Boundaries.
reminded each other not to fuck. They're mentors. It was
Yeah.
mentor-client
They need to be
relationship.
reminded,
Yes.
The woman is like,
Mentor-mentee.
we're reminding each other that we're in different generations and thus can't have sex. And then this guy's like, this chick is 20 years younger than me.
She is a young millennial. I am an older end of Gen X.
I am
can't-
Gen XX.
Yes.
Boomer? Not boomer?
Yeah,
What's a
like
boomer?
right on the cusp.
What's a boomer?
Yeah.
Boomer. I don't
Wouldn't
know
that
the
be a
exact
boomer?
Boomer
If
is
you
like
don't
older
remember
than Gen X.
JFK getting shot, you're
Oh,
Yeah,
over
yeah.
50s.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you only know JFK getting shot from that Kevin Costner movie,
Yeah.
then you're Gen X.
Okay.
and if
think
you're
it's-
asking yourself, who's JFK? You're Gen Z.
Yo, I love Lil JFK. My favorite SoundCloud rapper.
Yeah,
He's great.
He has JFK tattooed on his forehead.
JFK.
And he gets shot at 22.
Back
R.I.P.
and to the
little
left,
JK.
yo. Back and to the left.
Pour out a little black and to the left. Back and to the left.
That little mofo went to Dallas. He never came back.
Take me to
but-
the book depository.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I think she should just get mentored by, we're answering her question. Yeah, I introduced the guy, but it's also like, yeah, he's either going to get it or not, but if introduce the guy, and maybe the guy starts mentoring him, loans him 1,000 pounds, and you get an engagement ring out of the deal.
Yeah, there you go. Ooh.
Don't ruin it. I'm going to be ruined.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, do you think?
What if this guy, the young guy, does actually start getting mentored by the older guy, and then their relationship is even stronger?
I would love that. For
And
them.
then the woman starts getting jealous.
Uh-huh.
Not any idea about infidelity, but just
But that's like an understandable jealousy. Like that's like a when like you're a kid and like you realize that you're not dad's favorite.
yeah.
That's,
You know what this
that's
guy needs to do? Scrap that. This guy needs to find an older woman to mentor him.
That's what the advice I think to the
Yes.
guy would be, but he's not the one writing the question. It's the lady writing the question.
Yeah.
Encourage.
It's always the lady writing the question.
Yeah, she's causing fucking problems. They're always causing problems.
Maybe she's. I don't know. Maybe the
bringing
ladies.
all of his
They're the ones
business.
self-analyzing.
She's bringing all of his business into public, and she wants both of you to Yas Queen her.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
and then so
Well, we will not Yas Queen you, miss.
No, queen.
No
You are nothing but a
queen.
duchess to me.
Yes. You're nothing but a serf.
Yeah. Surf's up, you fucking dummy.
Nothing but a peasant.
Yeah.
Leave
the peasant.
that man.
I kind of get a little bit where the younger guy's jealousy is coming from because
Right.
he is a man. You know what I mean? Like
Easy.
Well, he's male. He's a boy. He's a heterosexual.
I heard he's got testicles.
XY.
Yeah.
So
he jizzes on things.
I think it's a little easier for the woman to be like, he's so much older than me. He would never. Men don't want to fuck wildly younger women. That's not how men are.
It's There's
No way.
There's a little bit of like, oh golly gee, like naiveness to this lady. You know what I mean? So I can't believe why anyone would be jealous when he only knows part of the information. Like this is a relationship that if you've had with this guy for years. This guy's only coming around for 6 months. He only sees the tail end of it. And yeah, man, maybe a glimpse the tail end might be sort of weird. And let's face it, like, it's not the kind of thing that you can really fucking bring up if you're this guy super early in the relationship. But 6 months is kind of, hey, man, this is a thing. This is now becoming a long-term relationship. And there are certain things that, you know, in many aspects of a relationship, which may be tolerable or, you know, you'd be overstepping your bounds, like, 6 weeks into a relationship where 6 months is like, okay, we're kind of a fucking thing now. So we got to sort of compromise our lives a little bit if this is going to keep going. And this might be one of those things. And honestly, if he's a reasonable guy and I think most of it is going to get fixed by just introducing this guy to him. It's like, hey man, let's just make time for me to hang around. And look, if he's like your mentor or whatever, he cares about you. He wants to know the dude in your life, probably. If you just put it like that, like, hey, listen, this guy's really special to me, and I normally don't do long-term relationships. Normally, I just fuck guys off Craigslist. You know me. You've been mentoring me about that shit. You know what I mean? And but this guy, I want him to be around for a while, and you know, so I want him to know you. I want him to know like whatever parents I don't hate or didn't, you know, get weird, frisky with me when I was, you know, whatever. I like whatever. I want you to meet him, and I think that's going to smooth over some of those fears. Now, if he gets more and more fucking jealous, the more he's around this guy when the guy's clearly being normal, then it's an issue. But right now, it seems like kind of reasonable jealousy on this guy's part. Like not completely insane, but you know,
like we like lose sight of the fact that like sometimes like people are friends. You know what I mean? Like. It's like, and sometimes like that relationship can span any demographic, you know, like we're so reticent to be like, oh, like a man and a woman of the same age or whatever can't be friends, and like definitely not like an older man and a younger woman, and like two attractive people of opposite sexes like can't be friends. Like sometimes people just are
people
friends.
can, but they can also fuck.
Yeah,
so that's where this guy's going. They can also
he's
fuck.
Thinking.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. And I don't think he's being completely unreasonable with what little he knows about the relationship. So I think to me, it's you got to teach him more about the relationship. Just sort of, hey, bring him around the guy. You know what I mean? Just sort of see like, hey, he's nothing. Nothing fucking
the
weird
younger
going.
guy should meet the mentor's wife and be like, is it cool if your wife mentors
Is it cool
me?
if I fuck you?
Can we have a foursome?
He's just like, the mentor's like, listen, young man, like it's just, there's something different about, you know, a woman needs a positive older male role model. And he's like, I agree.
Yeah.
And I need a positive older female role model. And I understand that you are married. So can I meet her? While you're alone with my girlfriend, I'll be alone with your wife, and then we'll get together and we'll compare notes.
Back in Deutschland, we mentor each other on nude beach. That's just what we do. It's not fucking weird.
We
Why you
mentor each
consider
other until we both orgasm.
Yes.
And it's good.
We drive fast on Autobahn with cream cheese, and then we
have
mentor.
a Grüne Veltliner. We have glass of wine, and we have Swiss cheese.
Effervescent white wine.
What's the craziest thing I've ever eaten schnitzel off of? I'll show you. I'll mentor the shit out of you. I'll mentor you until you go blind, baby.
I had a theory about like when these three meet. But it's kind of screwed up because it sounds like they're European.
Sure.
My thing, and this will probably make no sense, but my thing is if you watch the older guy, if you watch the mentor interact with the girlfriend and he kisses her on both cheeks or even one cheek, that's weird.
That is
if
weird.
If they're not
That's
American,
fucking weird, dude.
if they're not American, then it's a whole different ball.
All right, here's the thing.
Every man in my life that is American, where it's not a cultural difference, thing, that kisses women on the
Agreed.
cheek, you watch that dude.
You watch that fucking dude.
You keep your fucking eyes on that.
Why isn't kissing
100%.
normal here?
'Cause
I'm
it's fucking
so
weird,
used to
dude.
it.
Every other
But
culture.
whether or not, right,
like-
but
Well, for one thing, it spreads
How
COVID.
you get close
you know,
to
and then,
someone? It's
every other culture.
affection. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm Italian.
Listen,
we
if-
kiss. We kiss a lot.
if
Same, I'm
we kiss
Egyptian.
on the lips.
Yeah.
We do a lot of kissing.
Oh man, that's that's why
It's hot.
Yeah. No. I know. I heard. No, I know.
Expecting you to be like, it's not sexy. It's not at all.
It
it's
makes you cream
family.
your pants hot.
No, I know it is, and I know it's normal for Italians. I remember Cuomo's last press conference, okay? But,
He's the perfect example of how it's not weird.
the
It's a
governor's
perfect
just my
example.
mentor. He's the governor, and he mentors me.
Where
It's
he's
the-
like, I'm just Italian.
But it actually is the perfect example because he's not Italian. So
What are you talking about?
Well,
Kind of
I mean,
Infowars
he's-
shit he's talking.
I mean, he doesn't speak a word of Italian.
Oh, the
He's
guy.
too
Oh, got you.
removed.
Okay.
from
He's
yeah,
an
yeah,
Italy.
yeah.
American
He's
that wants to
American.
kiss women. That's
He's-
what I'm saying.
yeah.
If you're an
American.
American man and you're doing that shit,
Right.
you're a fucking
100%.
weirdo.
100%, dude. Yeah, I agree. But this had that goofy pound signal. This is in England.
And I don't think they do that in England.
I don't think they do that in England either.
Joel, can you Google that? Do they kiss each other in
Yeah,
England?
yeah. Are
Kiss on the
They
cheek.
do.
are
yes.
English people perverts? Just
It's
put that
like
in
you-
there.
you-
That's
you
basically
touch-
what you're
you
asking.
English
cheeks
kiss
and
on
you
the
do
cheek.
Yeah, okay, touching the cheeks.
Almost
as long as
all,
the lips are
I
touching.
think all European countries do.
Yeah. That's
I do-
okay.
I'm
yeah.
not saying they're wrong for doing that. I'm saying if you're outside of that culture and you're doing that,
Yeah.
it's sus.
If you're from
So
Wisconsin,
only if you're
yeah.
American.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If and that's why my theory
Uh-huh.
just
They're
doesn't
not.
work at all. Yeah.
Hey, welcome
If-
home back to Madison, Wisconsin. Like, yeah, that guy's a fucking weirdo. 100%.
Why did they stop doing that here?
I don't
wonder.
know. I went to Long Island for Easter and I met my boyfriend's family, and every single one of them was not kiss on the cheek, but
Yeah, but-
touch cheek and then the mwah.
Okay,
They
the
were just
touch
so
cheek
grateful
and
you're
is a
dating
little
their,
different.
their son,
Long
though.
Island.
That's what that was.
Long
Yeah.
Islandese. We kiss. I'm from Long Island.
We kiss.
We kiss.
It's not weird.
We
It's
do.
very kissy.
We do.
No, we don't. I'm from
Nice.
Iowa. We don't kiss at all. Now we do when I meet up with my relatives at family reunions. Like we'll grab each other's crotches and kind of like shake a little bit and say hello.
That is
you know what I
very
mean?
different.
But like it's no, we don't kiss. That's
The kiss.
fucking
that's
weird.
Fucking gay.
See,
Yeah.
I'm of Irish descent, so my dad gives me a happy birthday handshake. You know what I mean?
My dad gives me a happy birthday punch in the eye.
What
Like a
happened
good
with the Irish?
Is that?
The Irish don't do that. What happened with the Irish? They're very they're like,
Well,
don't touch me.
There was a
I won't touch you.
There was a famine.
Was this a famine? Is that what happened?
It was
with
a
them?
bad. The Irish, we've been through some time.
Well, do you want to think
I'm
about it?
also
Would you
Irish.
want to touch an Irish person? You know what I mean? So it
I've
kind
touched
of
so
No,
many
you
Irishmen.
never- You never touch
What
an
Irish
person.
people
I've
don't like to
touched
touch
a lot of Irishmen.
me too. I got to pay rent somehow. You know what I mean? They're drunk.
Was
They'll fuck
money an
anything.
option?
Now they only pay me in shot and beers. It's hard times. But no, Irish people normally don't like to touch each other because statistically, most of the time they're covered in sunburn, and it kind of fucking hurts to touch
that
anywhere.
makes sense.
Yeah. It's
you don't
just,
want
ow,
someone
ow, ow,
else's
ow, ow.
flakes on you. You already
Yeah.
have enough of your own.
100%.
You know.
It's
Are
pretty
you,
rough.
are you Irish and Italian?
I am Irish and Italian.
I love how they always find each other.
Yeah.
Hey, we're both
The
kind of
worst-
white.
Yeah.
Let's get together.
We're both white rejects.
Off white.
So many Irish Italians on Long Island. Are you sure you're not from Long Island?
No, I'm
There's
not sure.
so many Irish Italians
not
on
sure.
Long Island where you're like,
I'm like one
this
generation
happen?
removed from Long Island.
oh, okay.
Oh, I have a couple comments. I think these are older. Joel says, rumor has it that the name of the book suppository has suppository. I'm a fucking moron. I can't read. Dude.
Shove them books up your butt. That's how you get knowledge. You just put a book up your butt
I'm dyslexic. I
and
put
you
books in the
absorb
wrong
it.
end.
Yeah, all these eggheads want to sit around and read a book. I just shove it right up my ass.
It is the Spanish Inquisition. What is the punishment for reading unapproved books by the clergy? Bend over and the Lord will show you. Yeah. You have been sentenced to death by book suppository.
Wow,
May Christ have mercy on thy soul.
You have hemorrhoids. Have you been reading the encyclopedia?
Joel says, rumor has it that the book depository is being changed to the cream depository.
No!
Cream joke.
Uh-huh.
Joel says, When I introduced my wife to my family and friends, I had no problem when they kissed her on the cheeks. It got a little concerned. I got a little concerned when they started kissing between the cheeks. He says the book suppository is a
Which
completely
cheeks?
different conversation.
Dude, that Joel, you offended Bobbi so much. She did not enjoy that at all.
No.
That would, in some cultures, maybe the whole family fucks your new girlfriend.
Yeah.
That might be nice.
Take her out for a spin.
Yeah.
Wow, son, I really get it. I get it now.
Yeah.
I thought she was kind of boring, but that pussy good.
They need that stamp of approval.
Literally.
We don't know whether she's truly clean unless she's fucked by the village elder. And so we have to do it. It says that in the Old Testament. I mean, that's the way we've been doing it in this village
the
since
prequel
the year
Testament.
minus 77. You know, like that's the way we do it.
We won't know she's clean until she's dirty.
Right. Who made up this rule? The village elder. He spoke to God. He told him
king.
this is a fucking awesome idea.
What a coincidence.
That's a cult. There's no guy that started a cult that didn't start fucking all the wives.
Oh,
Yeah, it's weird, dude.
1,000%.
It's crazy how
Well,
horny God is.
No, it's an exchange of energy, you guys.
Yeah.
Duh.
It's how you become immortal.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, Pfizer's not great for you. Let me tell you how weak your COVID here. I got all the plans. Yeah, it's sort of. I was watching that Nexium doc, and I felt bad for like the second tier cult leaders who are just like, bro, we got these idiots to give us all their money. Why do you got to chain them to radiators and fuck all of them? We could just keep taking their money, and we would just never get caught. And we'd buy a hooker, bro, with the money that you're taking from these
But that's
morons.
classic.
Don't fuck them
That's
too.
classic middle management. You know, you have all this expertise,
Yeah.
but no one wants to listen to you.
Yeah, man. I feel bad for the guys who are just scammers and not pervs, you know, because honestly, anyone dumb enough to give their money to self-help gurus and psychics and all that shit, it's like, bro, they deserve their fucking money taken from them. I'm sorry. They're the gazelle in the wild who falls for the fucking lion wearing sheep clothes and shit. Like, I'm sorry.
They willingly give it up.
Yeah,
you know?
they're morons.
Do you
dude.
guys
They got
think that's
fucking
what
dick.
an MLM is? It's like
MLM?
It's a cult.
it's
I don't know
a
what that
cult,
Yeah, it's a cult.
Multi-level marketing.
multi-level marketing. It's a cult with a leader that's just shy. They just don't want to be known.
Not even.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't want anyone to
That's
know
the
who
move.
I
Like
am.
LuLaRoe, like I forget the lady's name, but like she's not shy. Like
Who?
Like the leader of like LuLaRoe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, most MLMs are cults. I mean, they like fully fit the
Yeah.
description.
No, yeah. I mean, I had an ex that was in one of
Like,
those weird.
I make money, you
where
make money, we
say,
make money.
I just go
'Cause
to
you,
the
like,
meeting
recruit
and they
people.
just tell us how to just kind of guide our lives better and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Exactly.
I've noticed that everybody that hangs around you in this thing that goes to these meetings are rich women who inherited a bunch of money and live on the Upper West Side. Is that a fucking? It's weird that this lady doesn't really want to guide the lives of women that work at Arby's. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird that that's not who they're
Weird
trying to get to
that
go to. The,
you never actually like make any money unless like
Right.
you have this like you have this like
Uh-huh.
community. You know what I mean? Like it's very hard to get like a downline. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You're just lied to the whole
100%.
time.
Yeah.
And they talk you out of it, you know, and you're like, I'm not actually making any money, and I have like a shit life, like
Like, you're not
pounds
trying
of
hard
shitty
enough.
leggings. Yeah, you're not trying hard enough. Like you're not taking charge of your life. Like yeah, MLMs are.
What
for
she
sure-
has to do
for
is
sure.
start
You should go for a
wearing the
hike.
leggings. Because
Boom.
if once a woman wears the leggings,
Just leggings
they
and
actually
leggings.
skyrocket
Like,
in value.
Actually,
I think that's
Is-
a good answer to this lady's question. This mentor's not doing shit for you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to borrow money. Start scamming morons. Become
Join
a
LuLaRoe.
yes.
Get
join
some
LuLaRoe.
leggings.
Get some leggings.
Get some
bitch.
leggings.
still a thing that's happening.
It's-
LuLaRoe.
Yeah, just find rich morons to give you money. Just Theranos the shit out of them. Go full on. Elizabeth,
Theranos.
I have a thing. I invented a new way to get
Also
cream
called-
out of jeans, and it does it using only a pinprick of cream. I can test all the fucking things.
It's so
And-
weird. Why would you?
Why did I Let's start this cream trend.
Why would you start a line of clothing and then just not be in stores? Like, why would you just have regular people sell your shit for you?
Because it's
Right.
you make
So
money.
weird.
Like that's like the whole downline thing.
Like
you know?
3 people make money, and everyone
Yeah.
else is like, "Do you like these leggings? They're
There's
$25."
Yeah, it's a
so
weird
many.
thing.
There's so many times in my like early college days that like
Oh yeah.
my piece of shit like high school dropout friends would be like, are you interested in skincare?
yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Oh
Like,
Christ.
Arbonne,
No, bitch.
we went through Arbonne, Roden and Fields.
See, men just rob
Cutco.
banks.
That's
You
the
know?
move.
Yeah.
We get it
Cutco
done.
is-
knives.
Pull out the
That is
38
the-
special and you fucking put the elbow grease in.
Yeah.
Well, like the worst experience I ever had with that was I got fucking trapped on the subway with a lady who lived in my old apartment, like, and was friends with my roommate and shit at the time because my roommate, I was like subletting a place in there, and she lived there for like decades and like knew everybody in the building that'd been there for a while, and this lady was always really fucking friendly in the hallway. You know what I mean? I genuinely liked her. You know, she was like a nice kind of older lady, and I'm sitting on the subway, and then she starts trying to sell me this fucking weird fruit drink. And it's like you could also sell this fruit drink, and it has all these medicinal values, and this fruit is like, oh, they discovered it in the Amazon and and it has all these health benefits and all this kind of shit. And she's just going on and like really aggressively doing it. And I'm coming from Washington Heights on the fucking A train. You know how goddamn long that ride is to get anywhere. And so I'm listening to her going on and on. And like, I don't want to be a fucking asshole to her, even though she's really aggressively pushing, because I'm like, I got to see this lady around. And she's like friends with my roommate. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be weird, but like, I so just wanted to tell her, like, hey, if it's such a good fucking product, why does it need a pyramid scheme to sell it, dummy? You know what? You know what's a fucking. You know what's a really good product? Coke. Fucking Coke. Right. Yeah. It doesn't need it's just people on the train going, well, no. You understand? You can sell Coke, and then if you get 25 people to sell Coke for you, you make a little bit of Coke money off of all their Coke sales. You know? And
Well, I mean, to be fair, that is kind of how it works.
it's kind of how it works. Well, that's not saying like any product works, but what the difference is
There is a downline for like Coke
right.
salvage.
But here's the thing: they'll just sell you some Coke. It's not like every drug dealer goes, hey, you should work for me and also be a drug dealer. I know I just met you, but let's deal drugs together. You know what I mean? Like they just sell you the drugs. I mean, you know, you might have your friend work for you, but it's a real product. So. You know, like not everybody who sells it to you goes, also, you know, you could be your own boss. You can like it doesn't require the bullshit pyramid scheme sales pitch. And so it's like, hey, no good product fucking requires this shit, dummy. They just sell this shit. Yeah, it's just a fucking goofy ass fruit juice.
Aren't you glad you got out of that subway train?
Yeah. Fucking A
Just
right, dude.
peeled out of there.
I peeled out of there.
I'm gonna hit you. I get it, and I loved it, and stop it.
That's a very good one. That's a very good one. She took one sip and was like, look, it made me cream my jeans. Just one touch of my tongue, I instantly cream my jeans. It was...
Damn
All
it.
right, let's take our last question. Let's skip to the lightning round. I think we answered that lady's question. Just
Yeah, we did great.
Oh yeah.
I forget the
scam
question,
people.
but I had
Yeah, me too. But I think we answered it. You know. Anyway, last question on the Love Gurus podcast. Let's take a quick lightning round question because those first two went kind of long, which is a good thing. The lightning round is basically I read it and then we go around and just get a sort of quick answer from everybody. Lightning round says, am I the asshole for laughing
here we
at the
go.
absurdity of my wife taking pictures of herself cleaning? Okay. It says, I am 36, work full-time, and my wife is 27, stays at home. We've been married for 5 years. I have a good job, so I'm happy to support her. We do not have children. My wife is something of a slob during the daytime. She doesn't really cook, clean, or do any housework at all. She loves browsing the internet and watching Netflix, which is what she does all day. I do my own laundry, prepare my own lunches, and oftentimes cook dinner. A few days ago, I got really tired of it because a pile of her stuff. Let me kind of do a little close-up thing and get this kind of question up here. I got really tired of it a few days ago because a pile of her stuff that I didn't know where to put away had been sitting in our living room for over a week. I told her that she really needs to get it together and learn how to clean even a little every day. She fired back that she's not a maid, to which I responded was clear because if she went to someone's house. Yeah, again, some of these guys, not all English majors. Whatever this guy's good job is, it's not fucking typing anything.
I think I get the gist.
Laid on their sofa and watched Netflix for 6 hours. She would have been fired on the first day. Oh, if a maid did that. Okay, gotcha. The next day after I got home from work, my wife and I were still kind of in a Cold War. She suddenly approached me and showed me pictures she took of herself cleaning during the day, repeated, "See, this is what I do during the day." I couldn't help myself and began laughing at how ridiculous it was. Then said having a fake photo shoot like an Instagrammer didn't mean she was doing a good job around the house. She says I crossed the line. Am I the asshole in this situation?
First of all, bitch, leave him. How dare he? How dare he?
Wait, it's the dude asking a question.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
talking.
she knows.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
I'm
yeah. Okay, gotcha.
She knows.
I'm talking to the female.
All right, yeah.
How dare he? How dare he incite that upon you to even lift a finger? I think you have better things to do with your time. I think you know exactly what you want to watch on Netflix, and I think that that's a good use of your time. And how dare he?
There were people in the
And
40s
you
that made people lift
contributed-
fingers. They were called Nazis.
And-
Okay, this guy is like a
exactly.
Nazi.
And you contributed quality photographic evidence of your struggle, and he was not appreciative of that. And I'm sorry, buddy, that you're the one who asked the question, but my advice to your wife is fucking leave him and block him, because you're a princess.
Wow.
And you're killing it.
It's she's totally the Thelma egging on the Louise. Like, listen, he fucking looked at you funny.
And
Murder
truly,
him
sir,
and let's drive around the
truly,
country.
Sir, how dare you? Truly, sir, how dare you expect this woman, this fucking queen, to lift a finger in her own defense? How dare you? How dare you, sir?
I mean, queens live in castles. These guys live in like a shitty duplex somewhere, right? I mean,
Well, even more so than even more so. How dare you?
Agreed.
You should be sniffing the ground that she walks on. And
yeah. And the jeans that she's creaming.
and the jeans that she's creaming. So in conclusion, yes, sir, you are the asshole for expecting your wife to ever clean up after herself. That is ridiculous. And I just want to say, how dare you? I would like to end with how dare you.
I have a sneaking suspicion if we reversed the genders in this situation, your answer may be slightly different. But
We're not doing that.
But we
I don't know what
don't,
you're
we
talking
don't live
about.
in this hypothetical
That's not what we're
parallel
doing.
universe, so we'll
And
never
we're
know.
answering this
We'll never
question.
know. Perfectly answered question, Jessy. Now, Bobby Sheehan,
Well-
what is your answer?
Judging from what I've heard, dude, you married up. Or,
That's right.
She does sound hot, like you
Yeah.
let her do this for that. Like we were talking about the first
This
guy. he
is
had
sort of
that
the
good dick.
female version of that guy.
She has that good pussy.
Uh-huh.
What can I say?
Like a pussy.
She's got that big Pete Davidson pussy.
She's got the
Yeah.
big meaty dick.
Yeah.
The other thing, she's
Labias you could tie around your neck and choke yourself with.
Oh, dude, you could just motorboat those things. Minora and Majora, just. but
Just get lost
I'm
in it.
drowning in here.
I will say that if she's ever not in the mood and she's tired or she doesn't feel well, tell her that what may make her feel better is cleaning.
That is a good one.
Boo!
Therapeutic cleaning.
Listen, you're getting the good pussy, and
Yeah.
if it's ever denied, suggest that maybe she should use a rag. You know what I mean?
Use a rag?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like,
Like a rag.
clean the
that's-
kitchen countertop.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
you're saying? She's on her rag. That's sexist. Why would you
Yeah,
ever?
yeah.
Why would you ever?
It's-
It
why would
is-
you make it? Why would you make a Menzies joke? That is sexist, and I don't appreciate the attack
Agreed.
on this poor innocent,
Yeah.
Agreed.
this innocent angel of a woman.
Yeah.
How dare you?
If you
Again-
think creaming
again-
the jeans is gross, my God.
Again, how dare you?
Well, I listen. I'm not saying he should simp, but I'm saying that he kind of knows where he is. You know what I mean? How long have they been together, did they say?
Let me check here. I should really pre-read these questions so that I know them. But my full time, we've been married for 5 years. Do not have children.
Yeah, dude, this isn't a new issue. You knew what was going on. You know what?
It is kind of like the male-female reverse role of that other fucking question. It's like
is.
you both let yourself be in
She
this
does
shitty
anal.
relationship for a long time.
She does anal. She swallows cum.
Yeah.
She licks your balls. She's not cleaning, dude. Sorry. You could find a new woman that cleans. She's not going to do all that fun stuff.
That is interesting. And again, as I point out, when they leave out details like does she or does she not do anal, sir? Tell us the fucking issues. Why are you covering this information up? Yeah, I mean, I was really on this dude's side, but when you point that out, by golly, I think this lady's doing anal.
Not at all.
Totally.
It's the first question I would ask as a relationship counselor.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need the full context. Context is important.
She's a hero.
Does she give up the butt? Sir, where are you going? I asked a question.
Yeah, why do you think Dr. Phil was kicked off Oprah? He showed up drunk one day. There's only one question I have for this one young woman right here. Is she giving the man in her life anal? I mean, it's one thing to cream your jeans when he walks in the door, but do you give up the rear? That is what we need to know.
The fact
I don't do anal. I do dishes.
there you go. See, it's one or the other. You don't get both. What are you, a millionaire? What are you, Frank Sinatra? You get anal and the dishes done? You gotta pick your poison. I do think it's.
I get anal and the dishes done. I get anal and the dishes done.
I think it's hilarious though that she did like take a picture of her cleaning because the cleaning is the one activity that you know it's happened by the end result. You know what I mean?
No shit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, this lady sucks.
She's
dude.
like,
She
this
fucking
is
sucks.
me doing. Here's the thing, sir. You married her personality, not her skills or her skill set, and you've been doing great. Also, she's an entrepreneur. She's taking pictures and or videos of her cleaning to start a business.
Yes.
You
There
need
you
to
go. There you
encourage
go.
this woman.
She's a content creator.
You are the problem, not her.
If she sells the videos of herself cleaning while maybe scantily clad, she's going to be making more money
Sure.
than you, and then you could
That's-
hire an actual maid.
Who's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
idiot now?
Yeah, guys
You
that have been
are.
married for years with really shitty wives, they jerk off to OnlyFans of women doing housework, you know? That's what gets them off. It's like they're done with Pornhub, you know? They
She
get
knows
the lady.
what cleaning is. She's not doing it. She
It's-
knows.
Yeah. These guys, they're used to having a woman who it's just 3 holes in an attitude and just fucking lays around taking up space and money. But it's like a lady who does dishes. That's what really gets these guys off. That's what makes them come in their heart.
Yeah.
You know,
It makes their heart come.
Yeah. It makes them cream on the inside.
They're creaming
You know
their
what I mean?
heart.
I actually really empathize with the woman because if the no cleaning option were an option for me, I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? There's just not a world in which
Yeah.
I can't.
It's always not
I
an
get her-
option.
I don't think so. I think I gotta clean.
Yeah.
No one's gonna clean for me.
Yeah,
You know what
I mean, like, look, if at the
Because
end
you're
of the
not
day,
taking it in the butt.
right? At the end of the day, if
if
you're
I
not,
start
if you're
getting
not
pegged,
working,
I'll have a clean house.
You might. And you don't have to do it.
look at the end of the day,
Yeah,
if
just lay
you're,
back and think of the clean countertops.
yeah, I mean, dude, honestly, I would take a strap on if I didn't have to work. I don't think that's. I would take a strap on and do the dishes if I didn't have to work. If just my wife came home from teaching spoiled little brats on the Upper East Side and was just like bend over and spit on it. You know what I
This
mean?
woman is
I'd
a
be like, dude,
genius. She's an
This
innovator.
is so much better than waking up at 9 a.m. I'm fucking loving this. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't care. And so like I think if you're not working, if you're not contributing in any meaningful way to the financial things, that you're basically your boss is your significant other who's fucking paying for anything at everything at that point, you know, like in a certain sense, that's the way it is.
This guy-
whether I don't care with the gender fucking situation. I don't care if you're both non-binary and you know, like
I do.
you
I think
live
your
on the moon,
identity is
dude.
valid, and I respect it. Sorry, Jake. Go ahead.
It's well, I don't. Listen, let me tell you about your identities. Your identities better be doing dishes and taking anal if you're not going to work every day. That's what I'm saying.
Unless you have a fire personality.
Yeah. Yeah. He better be laughing his balls off every time he walks in that fucking door. It better be like, knock, knock. Who's there? Something that'll make you completely forget about what the fuck I was doing all day, which is nothing. And again, the pictures of me cleaning, like you said, you can see the end result. This weird thing. Look, I know you're saying there's a sink full of dishes. Well, why is there a picture of me scrubbing a thing? I'm scrubbing a thing. I'm scrubbing a fucking thing. It's like, wait, did you Photoshop yourself onto a lady doing dishes? Did you Photoshop your head onto Martha Stewart's body doing
She's like,
housewife
this is
shit?
our house.
What if this guy? Because it sounds like he's cleaning. What if he stops cleaning? Then it's just like a game of chicken.
That was going to be my.
She'll be fine with it.
No.
Do you
Fuck that.
think she's
She'd
messy?
be okay with it.
Yeah, she dirty.
She's messy.
She's messy. Okay, but here's the
She
thing.
dirty
Fine.
for sure.
She's dirty.
She's like, you want it clean, you clean.
Like,
She's fine.
women can be messy to a point, but like dude messy gets a whole nother level. It gets hoarder fucking crazy. So that was going to be my advice as a dude who was raised by a single father with 2 brothers. We lived like fucking animals.
Oh my goodness.
Live like a shitty flyover state dad with a gambling addiction who's only home once every 3-4 days. Okay, you let everything pile up. It's I don't care if there's dishes in the sink. What if there's dishes in the fucking bed, you lazy twat? What if there's dishes in the goddamn shower?
Yeah.
You know, you want to do a fucking a dirty dishes arms race right here? I'm gonna go full U.S. Russia Cold War style in the 80s. I'm talking Rocky versus Ivan Drago. If you die, you die. I will let dishes pile up and fall on both of us and kill us both. Just fucking cooking pans. Oh my God, I'm being beaten by this stuff. And that's what you do.
I think also this guy should take pictures of all the things that he's supposed to do. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah, just sort of like, here's a picture of the one time I ate your pussy, and just show it to her every time she
Right.
complains.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Here's a picture of me doing cunnilingus. Now close your eyes and cream yourself to it, because that's the closest you're gonna get. Yeah, 100%. Well, he does the financial stuff. He could take pictures of him going to work, but not buy her shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's sort of like, well, I do have money. You don't see any of it, but here's a picture of me shoving it in a stripper's G-string. You know what I mean? If I was that broke, there wouldn't be a 20 sticking out of that crack, would there? You know?
We got to give it up for this woman, because you know what made him ask the question is when he laughed at the absurdity of her taking a picture of her cleaning.
It is pretty
and then he
goddamn
went,
hilarious.
Am I a dickhead for laughing for a second?
Yeah, he's the
Yes,
male
you
version
are.
of that lady going,
Damn, this dude needs to find a home.
Yeah.
We need to make sure he's safe.
my baby's daddy threw a ring
She's
at me in
doing
front of
her
my
part.
kids. What did I do wrong? Like this is the male version of that. It really is the male version of that. To the point to where it's like, yeah, your wife's a fucking twat, dude, but like, so are you for putting up with that. I don't even know. You kind of deserve her. I don't know.
99% of this is you actually, the answer to this question is you found the person you deserve.
Yes. Yes.
You, sir, I want you to eat mushrooms and watch
Let
Married
her
with Children.
live.
That's
Okay?
That's kind of beautiful, to be honest.
Yeah.
She's his Peggy.
Yes.
Oh,
She's
that
his Peg
is
Bundy.
beautiful. She's
Sir, you
Peggy.
scored 7 touchdowns in one game. Now tell everyone about it until you die, and know that no housework's going to get done because you didn't put up, or because you put up with it. You didn't say a goddamn thing about it, and so that's on you. Here's we're behind on some questions. Joel says, Tyler on YouTube says, wow, she sounds like me being lazy. He sounds like my girlfriend. Joel on YouTube says, forward the pics to me and leave the relationship. Joel says, great show tonight, y'all. Oh, thank you, Joel. Thank you to everybody out there.
You're a good man.
Tyler on YouTube says, that's a great Dr. Phil impression. Thank you, Tyler. Joel says,
it was pretty
is
top
thank you,
notch.
thank you. I mean, she creams her jeans every time she sees my mustache. She's a real mustache queen. Oprah, I'm telling you, this whole thing stinks like tuna fish sandwiches, you know? Joel on YouTube says, a girlfriend and I had an agreement of sharing the dishes. One day her, one day me. She missed her day, so I skipped mine. Pissed her off. I finally threw the dishes in the dumpster. They belonged to her grandma.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. That is a power move, dude.
Solid.
That is escalating it. That is escalating.
Go
That's
get
like
them dishes.
Yeah.
That's a rightful conclusion.
Yeah. You both scuffed each other's shoes. She shoved you shoved her, and then you pulled out a goddamn nuclear missile. That was wild.
What were we
dude.
supposed to do? Talk about it?
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been Bobby. Stop.
Yeah, dude, that would be boring. Dude, if people talked about their problems, we wouldn't get psychotic dating questions on Reddit, and that's more important. Yes. I think we answered all the questions. I think this has been a good episode, man. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to my 3 awesome guests. Thank you to Jess, Bobby, and Bobby. You guys have been
for
fucking
having
awesome.
me.
Jess and the 2 Bobbies. This has been fucking great, dude. You guys filled in Suzanne's absence because she did light herself on fire while
did.
protesting.
Rest in peace,
the-
Suzanne.
yes,
We
yes.
miss you. We
Oh.
miss
We're
you.
so sorry.
Oh, dude, no.
Sorry.
I just got a text from her. She survived the burns, dude. Yeah, she's going to be back next week to preach the word of the Lord and yell at everybody about
I'm
this
gonna
whole...
have an abortion
Yeah.
in your honor.
Yes. Let's all get abortions for Suzanne, man, while she
Abortions
recovers
for
from her
Suzanne.
burns.
Abortions for Suzanne.
Yes,
Abortions
yes,
for
yes,
Suzanne.
yes, yes.
Abortions for
Abortions for
Suzanne. You guys have been awesome. Thank you to everybody for listening. Thank you to everybody on YouTube. Thank you to Joel. Thank you to Tyler. Thank you to John. Thank you to Christine. Thank you to everybody listening out there. We are the Love Gurus Podcast. We will be back next week live every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Until next week, later.